What?
Welfare check is early this month. Looking to chill, interact, and have fun. Open up my YouTube page, and I see your melting face. And when I hear you burn,
Smoke.
I'm the only dent on earth.
Smoke.
This is so meaningful to me.
Are you smoking yet?
Yeah, you're hurting back, your greasy hair, your patchy goatee is meaningful to me. Yeah, is meaningful to me. Yeah, yeah, your shitty playthroughs are all I need. I know you're guilty, but you're meaningful to me. Yeah, you're meaningful to me. Yeah, you don't work just like my legs.
That's gay.
Fuck the stupid trolls saying that you beg. You're not the same guy you were yesterday. Here's 150 for the vest today. It's time for a silly bubble blow, or I'm gonna close the tab and go.
Ha ha.
What's your favorite type of food? And can you read my haiku? Yeah, you're hurting back, your greasy hair, your patchy goatee is meaningful to me. Yeah, is meaningful to me. Yeah, yeah, your shitty playthroughs are all I need. I know you're guilty, but you're meaningful to me. Yeah, you're meaningful to me. Yeah, you're hurting back, your greasy hair, your patchy goatee is meaningful to me. Yeah, is meaningful to me. Yeah, yeah, your shitty playthroughs are all I need. I know you're guilty, but you're meaningful to me. Yeah, you're meaningful to me. Yeah, you're hurting back, your greasy hair, your patchy goatee is meaningful to me. Yeah, is meaningful.
Legalize nuclear bombs. We just nuked the building.
What's up, bitches? 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 What's up, bitches?
I did not want to cover this, honestly. Like, truthfully, I did not want to cover this. It's Smart Guys. Smart Guys sucks. It's fucking Phil and fat ass over there. That's all that it is. But apparently,
Phil, you make me angry, Phil.
we all know he does. But apparently, the whole thing that I'm hearing about it with is that apparently he was grilled. Phil was grilled extra fucking hard today. Or, not today, but yesterday, the day before. Fuck it. The detractors force your hand. We know. Yeah, all the detractors force the hands. Yeah, we know. And by the way, Sly won again. And got Phil to say his name again. But yet, he actually defended King Sly, but yet talked shit, like real massive amount of shit about Broside. So we all know how that turned out, now don't we? Welcome to the stream. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, good day at work, good off day at work. Fucking thank God. For me, it is. I had to say a little bit like for work. Then work was done. Why is Phil the only one that can actually say Sly's name correctly? That I don't get either. I heard him say his name, King Sly T. It's like, I think what the funny thing about that is, like, people call his name Kingsley or Kingsley T or Kingsley T, but not Phil. But then again, he already knows how to say his name because he already knows who he is. Just saying. Well, if he can praise Triple P, fuck no. I'll give him his props when they're deserved. But am I gonna praise somebody and say they're good? Nah, fuck that. We all know what happens from that. We definitely know what happens with that. Honestly, I don't think Phil knows who Sly is. No, he knows who the detractors are. Call him Triple S. Slithering Snake Sly. I don't know. I'm tired. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. No more jazz. Anyways, who joined in? Zambi. Crook Dev. Almost read Crook Dev for a second. Maffey. Reaper. Fear. Red. Dunce. Fear again. Great White Hype. Check the privilege. Extravagant. DJ. Nubs. Vingl. Mochi. Soulitis. And who else? Jagged. Fish. And who else joined in? Oh yeah, I think and Boogie Dank Wings. Okay, perfect. Anyways, so that's all that I got today. That's all that I got for introductions. Okay, so this is going to take up a good fucking majority of my time. Good.
Snort, snort, snort.
Oh God!
Snort, snort.
I got the drip.
What is going on, everyone? Welcome to the show. We already have technical issues.
Oh, the guy that proclaims that he knows everything about tech issues, how to resolve them. Meanwhile, calls RTU a fucking dumbass for it. But yet, he's the one that has more tech issues. Tell me more. Everyone wants to rope early. Everyone wants to rope. But then again, what type of rope are we talking about? Are we talking about Dracula Flow type of rope? Or are we just talking about what someone told RTU to do? Anyways, well, I mean, and also Magic Short Bus, and Moki became a member for 14 months, and also hop on the Magic Short Buzz. It time field trip.
Serious technical difficulties are assailing the stream. How shitty is my mic, Phil?
Your mic actually sounds good, and I actually have you on screen. No, it actually looks good.
Smoke.
No
Can't believe it.
We did it.
That has to be a jab at Phil. Every single time that Phil has tech issues, he wants to make it like a big fucking deal. Mountains and molehills.
After more than a half hour of me loafing, ghosting, and snaking Phil, I finally
Yeah, that has to be a joke.
made it to the show.
Yeah.
Let's go.
The big return
No, I know how to say your name, Souls. I'm just being dumb here.
show.
Time. It's
Oh, wait. There's people out there that actually takes this way too seriously. Me being dumb or acting dumb, people are like, wow, this guy's literally retarded. I'm like, huh. Y'all take this too seriously.
the return of PPP.
Not Gaz. The buck broke the guy.
Finally, PPP has returned to
I wish he didn't, but fuck it.
Smark, guys.
That's right. No one misses me. I never leave. I'm always here. But
Well, no one really wants you to fucking, oh, I don't know, have something worth missing. You really have nothing, Phil. Like, you're always around, and you're just like, hey, y'all miss me yet? It's like, no, you were just here yesterday. Shut the fuck up, Phil.
you're coming back.
Also, Vanguard, thanks for it, too. I see. I see. We're gonna get this started early, aren't we?
Front-facing baby chick. 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 Front-facing baby chick.
Yep, that's what we got. I appreciate it. And Drunk Vegan Thanksgiving 2025 remix. Oh, Jesus.
Always here, Phil. You need a vacation.
Oh, yeah, we definitely need a vacation. People want a vacation away from you. That's why most detractors out there that have their own vacations that don't cover you, they come back and, hey, they have a lot to cover.
You gotta go to the zoo or whatever.
The zoo.
What they're saying.
Zoo.
You
I keep forgetting.
gotta go to the zoo, buddy.
Gotta go
Virgil, thanks for 7 months.
to the zoo. For some reason, this is like a thing. They want me at the zoo with my wife, documenting every moment.
You need to go to the zoo with your wife. Yeah. Yes, Phil. Yes. Take your wife to the fucking zoo. Let her mingle with her kind. The hippos.
You gonna go to the zoo with your wife, Phil?
Yeah, like 5 years ago.
And then why didn't you go?
Why didn't you go to the zoo? Oh, right, because that's your mom. I mean, your wife, not your daughter. I mean, your girlfriend.
Because we didn't get there. For whatever reason. I don't even remember originally.
An hour away, Phil.
Wow.
I know, it's not even an hour away.
What are you
Not an hour away. Who gives a shit? I didn't ask.
being a loafy, lazy piece of shit like me?
Where'd you get that cheese from?
That's right, I
And
just,
not showing up on time to the zoo, Phil?
well, for me, it's because life gets in the way. But for you,
Damn it.
it's because wireless gets in the way. So,
Hold on. Back up.
that's right.
I think he meant return his wife to the zoo.
Not showing up on time.
Then again, Phil, like, PvP brought up the whole thing with, like, Panda Express, and then he actually said, and I quote, why don't you eat panda?
To the zoo, Phil?
Well, for me,
Soul thanks for the two. I bet Phil wouldn't survive anime con. Oh, he fucking wouldn't last any convention.
it's
Like, it doesn't matter where you go. It doesn't matter if it's a fucking convention, or a concert, or a fucking movie theater, or just a meetup at a park somewhere. Doesn't fucking matter. The guy would just be terrified. Oh, the detractors are gonna come get me. Oh no, they're gonna come fuck with me. It's like, dude, shut it.
because
Shout out to August the Duck for popping out to call Phil out again. Oh yeah, I forgot. August the Duck made another video. I forgot to put it in the fucking thing. Shit. Might do it later.
life gets in the way. But for you, it's because wireless gets in the way. So,
Wireless gets in the way. Fuck off, Phil. You have no friends. Hello, Timefire. And Combat Sloth.
Listen, this fucking
Just watch the duty recap? Nah.
Lesbo Lack showed up to
Nah.
the zoo. Why can't
Reaper, what guy are you talking about?
you?
I know you're gay for Rebsy.
oh, I didn't even know that.
Get off Rebsy.
Again, I'm so
You
out of
have
the loop
no
with all that shit.
idea, but you're seething about it
idea.
all week long. You're seething that
I almost heard that as teething.
Iron Chef Sakai gave. I told you not to trust him.
Oh, and
I
I
told
didn't.
you.
He didn't.
I
He got
told
nothing.
you,
He
you
got no.
dirty snake, buddy.
He got no sword back. He got nothing. Nothing at all.
Yeah, we know, because you don't trust people, Phil, because you're a salty little bitch. We were just talking about August like 2 days ago, too. Yeah, we did.
More money he sent to this lesbo.
Oh, great. Great. Now he's going to call Lex a lesbian. Okay, no, sure. I'm already regretting my life choices.
What are we
Nah.
doing, bud?
You gotta wonder whose money it is actually. The amount that he's dropping at this point, it's like, where's that money coming from? I don't
Why are you pocket watching someone that you kicked out?
know if it's where it could
That's why he took my sword away.
possibly even be from his
Are you
job.
You mean your kettle?
Okay, it's from Epstein or something, Phil. What are you
Maybe.
saying?
It could be like some
No.
Middle Eastern oil money or something. You know.
No, Phil, no.
Or maybe he invested in the GameStop stock and apparently he sold it and made a good profit.
Oh.
I don't fucking know.
Oh, fuck yeah. Okay, well, we're back here on Smart Guys Momentum.
Stop clapping.
This occasion.
Anyway, all right.
I already had a bad day at work. Phil's making it worse.
Here we
Why'd I do this?
go.
John Rambo comes to you, Phil.
Why didn't he ask the question when he received that money? Good question. This is Phil. Also great trading cards.
Oh, come on, man. Sorry, dude.
Who? John who? I don't know who the fuck that is. Anyway, here we go.
He sold his kidneys. Yeah, he's living on fucking machines.
The first pack ever.
She's ready to get him money hand over fist by mocking the dumb shit Phil said he would do, but never did.
Of Tops, Chrome.
True. I mean, if it wasn't for I don't know who introduced Phil to fucking Lex, but whoever did, damn.
20,
Didn't expect this to be in the fucking 2025 bingo card.
2025. Collectible cards. Here
You're talking about the fucking cards, aren't you?
I don't care.
we go. What
Yes, he did. He wasted money on another fucking gimmick.
are we going to have in the pack? Supposed to be
It was ICS. Damn.
4 cards per pack. Here we go.
You know what? Okay, here's the thing, Reaper. Here's the thing. And everyone else can somewhat agree, but I don't care if y'all don't. You know what?
But I don't care.
If you don't agree with me, I'm just going to say this. He deserves a little tiny W for that. Just a tiny one. Not a big one because he's a fucking joke, but a tiny one. Because if it wasn't for that, look what transpired.
Yeah.
Really do.
What up, Moth? These ghost cards are worthless. You can't even grade them anywhere. No, you can't.
We need that money.
See, Reaper, of course you wouldn't agree with me, you fucking tech support motherfucker.
Come
I
on.
need it.
Come on, we need that.
Fix my shit!
I got bills to pay, man. I got bills to
We
pay.
got bills to pay.
Here we
we have
go.
bills to pay.
Yeah, no, fuck that. He doesn't get any W's. That's why I said very tiny one. The point where you had to look at it through a magnifying glass or a microscope. Fuck.
So here's what it looks like. All right.
Who does, Reaper?
There's some writing on there. I don't know what that means. Like some robot writing on the pack. All right. First card. Ooh, it's a Legends card, it looks like. Looks like a Legends.
Ooh,
All right.
it's a Hogan!
Who
It's
is
a
it?
Hogan!
Okay, fine. Nugs, that's a good compromise. You.
Who is it? It is John Cena.
Cena! Ooh.
Ba, 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 ba.
It's actually a pretty good Cena.
It's like a
Who
chrome.
cares?
Boom, a chrome Cena.
Did you just say croom?
Ooh, it's actually a pretty good Cena.
It's like a chrome
I thought you said croom for a second.
Cena.
Chrome
I don't know if it's
Cena.
any good.
Cena?
Yeah, I don't
You
know.
don't have the values. You'll learn. Just like with WWE champions, you'll learn.
It's 16, John
Cool
Cena.
Cena. Ugh.
I don't know if it's any good or not. Actually, I got to put on my reading glasses. I can't even
Let's
read
see.
anymore.
So he basically bought more worthless trash. It's like Phil's worthless John Cena is not a legend. Pretty much.
Some old fart.
Like he's just buying all this shit and he's expecting people to actually give him money for it. It's like, dude, there are people out there that actually do trading card unboxings and they do it at 10 times better than you.
Here you go, put on my-
Oh, no.
No, little pen.
Oh,
And Francisco, welcome back, Francisco. DSP would have someone walk him on jerk. Oh God, Derek.
not geriatric
Why did I read that?
Phil again.
So it says, hold on. It says,
Sorry you're bored, Mr. Positivity. I'm trying, bro.
called the greatest
yeah,
of
no
all
shit.
time
They're
by
no shit. They're fucking bored. You're supposed to be talking about wrestling. You're like, oh, but we're talking about wrestling cards. No one cares.
legendary WWE announcer Michael Cole. John Cena has seemingly done it all in WWE.
Yeah?
His Hall of Fame worthy career, I've seen him capture the WWE World Championship 16 times along the way. It's just it's just like stroking John Cena. That's all it is.
Uh-huh.
It doesn't really.
No. I want this to go a little bit further. I want to see how he's trying to sell this shit. But it's just him putting on the old man reading glasses going, he said this is John Cena. He did magical things in the WWE. Oh, look, everybody. Isn't this cool? Yeah, Grandpa, so amazing. Go back to the home now.
Say anything. Topps Chrome. I think it's just a regular card. I don't think that's
Yeah, stroking John Cena. Yeah, he said stroking John Cena.
a special one.
Like,
or
is
anything.
it like Pokimane or whatever, where it has abilities or something? Or is
No.
it like a
Why do you say Pokimane? Are you trying to set something off there, PvP?
KO or
It's literally just.
I did see the thing with Sonic the Duck. God. Fuck. Oh. Yeah, August the Duck. We've seen it.
Like a little-
Also, Pope, thanks for the 10 months. I appreciate it.
Little description on there. It's nothing special. Just like a paragraph that's like strokes Cena's ego.
So essentially going over his history, and that's apparently stroking his ego. Just like how you're the guy that proclaimed that you've been around for 16, 17 years.
So
Like, my God. He wants to say that talking about someone's history is stroking their ego, yet Phil loves to stroke his own.
all right. So there we go. There's the first. Second card. This one says from
Smell the money.
SmackDown. It's a modern SmackDown superstar.
Who cares? I don't care.
It's
What?
actually
what?
that effect.
You know
This
what?
one does.
Fuck this. I'm just gonna move on. Wait, that slut looks so fat, gross.
Have like a chromium effect to it, so maybe this is a rare
Wait, why does he have cat on the card?
card. I don't
I just now realized, who the fuck is that supposed to be? Why does it look like Catherine?
know.
Oh
Piper.
God, it's Cat.
How dare you?
Like, at first I was like looking at it, I was like, well, who the fuck is this?
But the bummer is it's Piper Niven. That's the
Piper Niven.
problem. Like it's fucking
I
Piper
know,
Niven,
right?
dude. So
like,
it's
who gives a shit.
even if it was like the best card, it's not going to be worth anything. So
Like your wife's self-esteem worth nothing.
Unos did a $5 super chat. Phil and PPP, did you hear that RTU has threatened King Sly T?
That's all I can taste is salt.
Shit like that. Shit like that. Shit like that.
Bang,
Shit like that.
bang, bang, bang.
Legalize nuclear bombs. We just nuked the building.
I'm sorry. He said King Sly T, and I kind of went blank for a moment there. I had to play the soundboard. I missed the part where he said it was cat. Hang on.
Fucking white Piper Niven card superstar. It's
What the fuck?
Piper Niven, but it's in black and white. Why is it in black and white?
What?
It's actually like, it's weird. It's like a, I don't know if it's a special card or not. See that? It's like black and white Piper Niven.
Are they all hollow, like chromium?
I'm trying to
This
go back where he
one,
said
How
it was
all of
cat.
them are?
This one is just like silver. See, it doesn't
Oh,
really
you know-
have that effect. This one does have like a chromium effect to it. So maybe this is a rarer
You
card. I don't
fucking
know.
gay bitch.
Who cares?
Oh God,
Piper.
it's Cat.
There it is! There it is! All right, moving on.
Did you hear that RTU has threatened King Sly?
Oh, wait, it happened again.
Shit like that. Shit like
Bang,
that. Shit like
bang,
that. Shit like
bang,
that.
bang.
T, who's a black creator.
Yeah, how is it that he pronounced King Sly T? How did he pronounce that name right? But pronounces my name wrong. Pronounces Brand Dude's name right, because his is pretty easy to say, but my name's hard.
With slurs, and then he threatened Grace Thorpe with a shotgun.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did.
I saw he called this black guy an Uncle Tom.
He did.
Which it's like, who the fuck are you to call him that, Rich? I don't know. You know what
Yeah,
I mean?
wait a minute.
And
You can't. If you're, I mean, that's totally. Listen, if you're gonna call someone that, you have to be in that situation. You know what I mean? Like if it was another black
Huh?
guy calling in that, I would totally understand it. But
Huh?
why the hell is he saying
I
that?
don't know, Rich.
Because Richard is a sad little boy that wants to be validated by calling someone like King Sly T and Uncle Tom. Something wrong.
It's just seething because this guy,
Hello, Nader.
I blew him the fuck out with facts and logic. The guy came with receipts and
I love how they're immediately just going like, yeah, this King Sly T guy, this content creator, pulled up receipts, and it's like, I wonder.
evidence to back up his
Yeah, my name is Uncle Slider, no relation.
points. And Rich was just a blubbering, retarded fool
Like always. Anyways,
who started seething, and then he decided, okay,
it got upgraded to 8-bit Uncle Sly at one point. Jesus.
well, I'm going to make it political. And it ended up backfiring on him, and now there's a bunch of backlash because he called this guy an Uncle Tom.
Not only that, but he keeps like going after him though. Like he keeps going after Sly, thinking that Sly's thinking about RTU all the time. And it's like, dude, Sly has a family. Sly's fly.
Oh.
We know this, but apparently he has things to do outside of this shit. He's not thinking about that fat ass 24/7. I mean, my God. Fucking Rich is thinking about Sly more than fucking once. And then he'll be like, yeah, let's humor this a little bit more. Sly will respond to him on Twitter as a quote tweet. And he's like, oh, he's thinking about me.
Dunce.
And it's just,
The backlash comes from the gross shit he said about his dog. Ah, yes. You don't go after someone's kid.
the guy has
And it's funny that fucking Sly didn't go after Rich's kids. But apparently, Sly gets attacked for his kids by Rich.
disagreement
Also, Kenny G, thanks for the 2 months. I appreciate it.
with Rich. It doesn't mean that
Rich is in love with Sly, apparently. Yeah, he did. he just wants a nice young black lover. Because apparently he heard the rumors.
Shucking and jiving.
Rich to worry about Rich. Absolutely.
Massa on the plantation.
Yeah, exactly. Because the kids are just innocent bystanders. You don't bring them the fuck up. You just don't. It's like a cardinal sin if you bring them up.
And
it's like having a street beef with somebody and you're like, oh yeah, your fucking kids. Like, what the fuck did you say about my kids?
The way Rich, it is fucked to take anybody who's right-leaning, who's black, and call them an Uncle Tom.
Even though that's not the right way to do it. He did the wrong one, according to Sly.
It really robs agency from black people. Not like I'm the biggest champion of black people, but like, it really does take their agency away to say, no, you can only be on the Democratic plantation.
Why?
You know,
Why did he make it political?
But then Rich, like the lunatic.
I hit someone for talking about my kids and I don't have any.
He is. Invited the Thorpes to his house.
He did.
Which, what are you thinking, Rich?
Oh, look, I know. We know you're scared of Sly because he knows people's secrets.
What are you thinking, bro? What are you thinking? Like, don't do that. Well, then, of course, it doesn't work out, and he cancels on them, but they don't give a fuck, because they're out for content. So they come to his fucking house, they're streaming outside his house.
Yes, Sly knows my deepest, darkest secret. I'm not short.
So what does
Oh my god.
Rich do? Well, he escalates it even more. He goes out and buys a shotgun, which he's not even legally allowed to have in the state of New York, because he's a medical marijuana holder. And so I imagine it was his father who bought this shotgun. But Rich admits to being very mentally ill. He's on a plethora of medications that make him an irresponsible gun owner. And, you know, I'm big in favor of the Second Amendment. You know, I believe that anybody should be able to get a gun and defend themselves. But one person who I might make an exception for would be Rich of Review Tech USA.
Yeah, because Rich is very much unhinged.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, plethora. It's plethora.
He can handle the responsibility
Plethora.
of being a firearm.
I blame him because he's Canadian.
Owner.
Yeah, Canadian speak.
He's fucking nuts. He's fucked in the head.
People think I'm joking.
20.
People think I'm joking when I say that man is mentally ill, but I'm not joking. Like, his actions prove that he's not right in the head. I mean, the things he does, just in regards to me, his level of obsession with me.
Fuck no, I wouldn't let them come to my house. I don't even know who the fuck they are. Like, personal level, I don't even know who they are. I just know the shit that happened. So, fuck no, I don't want them at my house. But then you got Rich going, come on over, come to my house. Oh, what that? You bringing your dad? Nah, we're canceling it. Hello, Marano and Andrew.
This Lego behind me.
Oh, god damn it. This Lego set that took you 2 streams to build 2 bags?
So what did he have to do? He had to run out and buy...
No, I know who the Thorpes are. I know who Grace and Ben Thorpe are. I know who they are.
Buy the same fucking Lego set and build it. Just because I built it. There was no rhyme or reason to it. He just had to copy me, because that's who he is.
I do know that Phil talked about how the Detractors and everybody else was talking about how they copied him with the Lego sets. I'm just like, this is fucking cope.
So, I mean, he's nuts. You're gonna give this guy weapons and oh my god. Well, I don't know anything about that.
I don't think he could have bought it. And I believe there's a 6-month waiting period as well. So I'm not really sure how this
only Phil
weapon
can do
was
that, yes.
obtained.
Yeah.
It would have had to have been Rich's father or mother or somebody else. Like, they have like 10 people living in that house like it's a fucking ghetto or something like this. Crammed in under the floorboards. Somebody in that house acquired it, or maybe Rich just took an image off Google. I don't fucking know. But from what I understand, he shouldn't be able to have that firearm because he has a medical marijuana card, and the state of New York disqualifies you. We'll see what ends up happening with all of that. I just think it's always a bad idea to escalate that shit.
Right.
Yeah, he's talking about this whole thing that's happening with RTU. Talk about how he bought a shotgun with buckshot.
Right.
And I feel like he should just ignore them and try and move on with his life, but he has to get the win because he's a big, tough guy. I'm from New York. We don't play.
He's the mob boss, the New York mafioso.
It's time to get a grip, bro. You know what I mean? Like, you're a 400-pound nerdy fucking guy. Like, let's all just get a grip here. But
He won't.
Let's go into some grill, Phil.
Oh, thank God. Oh, thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Lord.
Phil, what's going on, man? So...
Oh, great. He has to put on that stupid fucking fire gimmick. Like, Jesus Christ, stop.
Yesterday, you had a pizza party.
Oh, great. He's bringing up the pizza party.
It was great.
A pizza party.
It was delicious.
And I noticed that for your pizza party, you ordered Domino's pizza.
That's incorrect. I ordered Papa John's pizza, actually.
Yeah, holy shit, it's Domino's. Oh, wait, it's Papa John's while we're leaving.
Was it
Imagine having a pizza party, and it's like, Dave, he's going to have the nice pizza. Oh, it's Papa John's, we're out.
Papa John's pizza?
Yeah,
Phil?
Papa John's pizza party.
It was Papa John's, yes.
My question is, you really couldn't find anything better than Papa John's
Yeah, you could have just gone straight to Domino's, because Domino's is better.
pizza?
Oh, absolutely.
Because you're supposedly...
Hang on, give me a minute. Before he does continue onward. Wait, did I do something right? Wrong? Hold on. Oh, Jesus, it is that low. Hang on. You know what? Fuck this. Yeesh. Let's just turn up the volume here. Sorry.
This Italian man,
Or it could be that PvP is just too low.
you know, who has this amazing,
He has a voice like a cheese grater.
authentic Italian
And here's the appetizers.
palate. And yet here you are, for your fans, their reward. You cheap out and you get this shitty Papa John's pizza from
Yeah, Papa John sucks.
chain, Phil? Really?
Yes. Well, I mean...
Yeah, that's the one thing he could have done is pick a local pizza place, but the problem is that he doesn't want to do that.
First
I disagree. Papa John's is better. Well, we gotta disagree.
of all, to be completely transparent here, I live in Washington State.
We don't care.
There is sadly no authentic Italian in Washington State.
Did you even bother to look?
The Italians are on the east coast of the U.S., not on the west.
This is bullshit, Phil.
No, it's not.
There's
No.
no Italian people in Washington State.
Me. There's me.
There are
That's
You're
it.
not Italian! You're not even fucking 25%! You're nothing! You look more Polish!
Italians everywhere, Phil. This is
I haven't
such
seen
a
any.
fucking cult, bro.
I can't
This
find
is
any.
This is such bullshit.
Yeah,
You're
I
telling
went
me
Cope.
there's not one piece
Listen
of
to
place.
this. Listen.
Phil, you're not Italian. You can say for the life of you, like to save your life, that you're Italian, but the Italians don't even fucking want you.
This area.
Nick, thanks for the 1 month. I appreciate it.
When I first moved here over a decade ago, there was a restaurant. They claimed the chef was like an Italian guy who flies to Europe every year to learn Italian recipes.
Just like you.
They
Damn, you're just like, yeah, like you. Hey, what's up, Toxicity?
brought me a plate.
Yeah, this whole thing, it seems so dented. Like, I just want to put my head on my table and just smack hard.
Pasta. I ate it. It tasted like fucking Mexican food.
Okay, how so?
I was like, what the fuck is this? Like, this is not Italian.
It tasted like Mexican food.
Yeah. It had this wrong seasonings, the wrong sauce. I'm like, what is
Yeah,
what?
yeah. If he's Italian, you're a Canadian. And if he was actually Italian, then I must be Mexican. Cope.
This
Let me pay thanks for the $5.
nasty
What's wrong, Mexican? I have no idea.
shit is like fusion
If he's Italian, then I'm a hot blonde woman.
eating or something. And there's a couple restaurants out here that are
Smacking hard enough, you might turn to Aaron Paul. Which Aaron Paul are we talking about? Are we talking about Jesse, or are we talking about Todd?
okay, but there is nothing that's close to
Canadian.
authentic Italian that I've had yet since I've lived here.
You don't know jack shit about Italian. You think that fucking going to a pizza place that claims to be authentic Italian, but when you get the pizza, it doesn't even look authentic Italian.
There are some good pizza places, but they're not authentic Italian. Like there's a brick oven place that's really good. Go ahead.
You're
Front-facing
coping, Phil.
baby
It's
chick.
okay.
Hold on, back up for a moment. Oh, Kenny, thanks for, or yeah, Kenneth, thanks for the 5. I can't see any. Of course, Mr. leaves the house once a week. You don't hardly see anyone out and about. No, he doesn't. He just like looks down, looks what he wants to grab at the store. He's not even looking up at the cashier. The guy is like, oh no, no, you're a hot woman. No, you must be a lesbian. I'm married, stupid. That's pretty much what Phil does, probably.
I'll just
A
say
brick
this,
oven
Phil.
place that's really good.
Wait a minute. Hang on, I'm missing something. God damn it! I knew I was missing something. Hang on. I know I'm missing something. Also, yeah, thanks for the 2. Check DMs just to prove that he's wrong. Give me 1 minute. I knew I forgot something. 1 second. I knew I forgot something. There's something very important here that I forgot. Where the fuck did I put it? Where is it? Where the hell did I put it? Oh, please tell me I didn't put it in the wrong spot. Where is it? Hold on. What is it? Oh, hang on. I think I did put it in the wrong spot. Give me a minute. Because there's something that I forgot to put on here. There it is. Found it. Okay, there we go. I forgot. Broside made me maybe put this up. Then I moved it, and it's like, hey, your picture's missing.
Phil, it's okay. Let me just ask you. Do you think it's a bit sad that you're doing a Papa John's pizza party alone in your mid-40s to strangers online?
Pretty much.
No, absolutely not.
Wait, hold on.
Alone in your mid-40s to strangers online?
No, absolutely not.
That is sad, though, Phil. You're a 42-year-old man about to be 43 next year. Or not next year, next month. And you're just sitting there having a quote-unquote pizza party with disabled people on the internet that go, it's time pizza. Correct answer is yes. Any pizza party alone is sad. It is sad. It's like, imagine you buy like a fucking, like 3 boxes of pizza and you're like, hey, come to my party. It's so great. What's going to be at the party? Oh, it's just me. No one's going to show up.
It beats doing it. It beats doing it when I was alone and not doing it for the internet. That's for sure.
Because you would eat them all. And now you got someone that will eat all of them. And leave you just a box.
I'm sharing with someone on the internet, right? No, I that food, we ordered a bunch, and my wife had some, and
she probably had 3 boxes.
It was just a meal for us, but I did the DSP tries it as well.
But just like,
but you bought regular fucking pizza at Papa fucking John's, Phil. It's not like you're going to Taco Bell and trying the steak and queso like Crunchwrap sliders. Which you didn't do.
But you did in tandem with it.
I was doing work deliveries when I heard this, and I thought, wow, deep cut.
You bought Ninja Turtles?
That's right.
Yeah, you bought them.
Of course.
How old are you, Phil? You're playing with Ninja Turtles?
Hell yeah. And I love Ninja Turtles.
Well, clearly you do.
I like the old Ninja Turtles.
No,
are those any good? I think they're all right. The sauce that they give you, which is like a green chili sauce, is actually pretty good. Problem that's that they're $5. But it's still good, though. It's worth a try.
43 years old, and you're loving Ninja Turtles?
There's nothing wrong with having nostalgia, but when you're Phil, though, then you go deep into your nostalgia, and it's like, okay, this sounds fucking fake. Greenlight, thanks for the 2. 42-year-old man seats alone for a pizza party with a hat on his head. Yeah, save the pig.
What?
Save a pig's life.
Oh, come on.
Hold on, thanks for 10 months, and also hi.
Come on,
No,
man.
but I love the classic Ninja Turtles. I hate that there's 17 versions of Ninja Turtles. I haven't watched anything since like the 90s.
Hey, fucktard. 2003 Ninja Turtles, fucking great.
These are like the
Shut up.
1990s
Spanrag.
movie Ninja Turtles that they put into Call of Duty. So I bought some of the skins in the
which
weapons
movie?
And stuff to have like a little celebration stream for my fans here.
You're playing as what, Michelangelo?
No,
Michelangelo?
Raphael. How'd you get it all wrong? It was Raphael. Raphael with the size. And when he stabs you double stab like in your nipples, and he lifts you up like this. It's a hilarious animation.
You know what? Just the way that he described it. Yeah, we got like the best thing when it came to the 2003 Ninja Turtles. Like, this is some nice steel. Who gave this to you? Yo, mama.
Don't you think that eventually people should move on from their childhood?
Absolutely.
You know,
like, there's nothing wrong with like reliving parts of your childhood. There's nothing wrong with this at all. But I do understand that some people are way too attached to their childhood, way too attached to nostalgia. Like, I get that part, but still, there's nothing wrong with like rewatching old cartoons. Nothing wrong with that.
Like, this is getting a bit crazy. Ninja Turtles. And
should I move on for Pokemon? Well, according to PvP and Phil, yes, you should.
2025 item.
Yeah, like the fucking TMNT Batman collaboration was a good movie.
I don't know, Phil.
I thought it was a fun event. The viewers seemed to like it.
Really?
So it was all good. And the pizza was actually okay. It wasn't great. It was just okay.
And you complained all the way through. I watched it off stream. It was bad.
So.
We gotta get you a real
growing up made me realize half the stuff I grew up with was kind of cringe. That's also true.
Pizza, Phil. All right. Let's move on. This is what everybody wants to hear about.
All right.
What the hell is going on with Iron Chef Sakai?
Honestly,
Sakai, whatever you want to call him.
Well, he called him Iron Chef Cooked, and meanwhile, PvP's calling him Iron Chef Sakai.
If you want to know the truth,
Or Iron Cook Sakai.
from my perspective, I don't know and I don't really care. Here's what
Liar!
happened. Here's what happened from the perspective
Cope!
of the stream.
Cope!
Okay.
Seethe!
Cope!
So there was one.
You know what? I have a better.
Don't care, didn't ask, cry about it, stay mad, get real, L mold seed cope.
Night, and I was streaming, and for some reason, actually, I don't know why this has been happening because it's happened a few times now. Kick actually chose to put me on the front page and highlight me for like a half an hour or something.
Yeah, and then you become a really bad actor. It's like, oh, come on, give me money. Wait, I'm on the front page. Oh, shit. Hello, everybody. We're playing this game about digging a hole. I love this game, everybody. Look, my audience likes this game, and he pretends to interact with his audience, talking about shit, like pretend to be positive. And as soon as he leaves, like, oh, thank God. Did you like that? Give me money.
Ah, okay. I don't know why they're doing that. I have no clue.
What do you mean you don't know?
Because you're probably playing something on there that they don't know, or something that's not brand new, but it's something like they don't really have on there. So it's like, hey, let's give them a highlight.
It's because you're the greatest streamer alive, Phil.
That's quite a stretch there.
Yes, of course, because the guy who's playing like a game about digging a hole, that's actually the name of the game. It's an indie game.
Dude.
I'm sure that really puts the butts in seats on Kick. Really, it's going to get new viewers.
I mean, you could if you were, I don't know, entertaining.
Watch me fucking dig in the middle of the backyard, right?
Why are you doing that then, Phil?
Because it's just something random and fun to do. People wanted an indie game, and I said,
yeah, and then you bitch and complain when you didn't get money. Look at mouthwashing, where you sat there and cried that no one gave you money for it, and you blamed your audience and you blamed the indie titles. You blamed both. And then people gave you money before you even started the fucking game of mouthwashing. Oh, but people love indie games. I love indie games, says the poser.
We'll just do it for one night, and we did, and it actually worked out.
I saw parts of his August the Duck video about Dark Side Phil, but I didn't get a chance to finish it all because I had work.
It was like a nice chill.
Now, here's why I think that you would get on the front page is because you're very consistent. You stream 6 days a week, and you stream like very very long. So I imagine they would want, because you put so many hours out, to get more eyes on those hours. But it's not been working. It's not been growing.
Well, what happens is when they do it, I get...
Welcome to the Cope. You could dig a hole outside your place, only 3 inches deep. You could get more money than Phil.
An influx of like 100, 200...
And you touch grass.
100 extra people. And we do get some new people chatting, which is nice. But then basically they stick around for like an hour and a half, and then they leave. You know, like...
Yeah, because they see you and like, hey, who is this guy? Oh, he's boring. Bye.
People are really not coming to Kick for the kind of content that I put out, right? Like, Kick is known for certain kinds of content.
Let me just put it to
Depends.
you this way. Do you think that Iron Chef Sakai is your slave?
My slave?
Pay pig.
No, of course not.
Yeah.
He's your pay pig.
Front-facing baby chick.
You guys are. Thanks for the 20. I appreciate it. When I was in the Army, I was stationed at Fort Lewis, which Phil lives on the east backside of there. There's a little Italy in Tacoma. Oh, it's supposed to be Tacoma, which is less than 30 minutes away from him, which I don't think Phil knows about. I appreciate the 20 there, U.S. Army. But that's actually pretty nifty information to know. And also, yeah, Iron Chef Sakai was his sugar daddy.
Corner for you, or...
Not at all. I actually don't even know what his deal is, because...
Are you the pimp, or like... Because it seems...
No, you're more like the crybaby brat, and he has to shut you up by giving you money.
To me, and you can deny this...
Just over 2 more weeks till first Berserker Kaizen drops. I forgot about that.
And Cope all the
I kind of want to play that game. It looks good.
You want, but it seems...
Do you think Phil is getting annoyed with PvP, telling him he's wrong? I don't think so. I just don't think that he realizes about it, and he doesn't care. What's with the new profile picture? You know who you can blame? Broside Phil. Go blame him.
What? You're pretty seething and salty that Iron Chef Sakai is giving you what you perceive as your money to this woman.
Not at all. I could care less.
Uh-huh. You could care less about it. Okay. Then why is it that when Iron Chef Sakai showed up in your Kick chat, you immediately pointed him out? It's like, hey, people are telling me what you were doing there, Iron Chef. What were you to tell us about your adventures there? Come on, come to the podium. Tell us what you did. Tell us what you did. And apparently went on and on about this shit. Brought up strangely Lex and called her a slut. that she's squatting for money.
In fact,
big ol' X to doubt. Big ol' X. Put it right on Phil's face.
With Iron Chef Sakai, it was kind of a weird thing. This was not like a guy who I knew of, who had been watching my content for like a long time and supporting.
But yet he gave you way too much fucking money, Phil. And yet he proclaimed it to be a joke.
Kind of like showed up out of nowhere one.
Same thing with Void apparently saying that his friend on his deathbed on a holographic will told Void to go give Phil money and become members. Sure. Yeah, X to doubt with this story.
One day last year and just started supporting like big. And then he would disappear for like a long time. And then he would come back like 3 months later and drop another big contribution.
He's got the pay big jealousy.
I was like, okay, maybe he's one of those people who only watches occasionally. And then all of a sudden back in the fall, he started dropping a lot on streams. I was like, whoa. And it got to the point.
Not really. There were times where he would donate big amount of money to you and you completely ignored him. You ignored the money coming in until the last moment, and then you pretend, oh shit, I didn't see that. You saw it.
Where he was like, well, I'm on all your streams, I'm contributing a lot, could I be a mod? And I was like, hey, I guess he's never shown me any reason not, to make him a mod. He's on a lot of my streams.
He gave you a lot of money, though, Phil. He paid for that mod ship.
So, I moderated him and everything.
Yeah,
and then
donations from beyond the veil.
And all of a sudden in December, I noticed his attitude toward me started to change. Like, he started to say a lot of snide remarks, a lot of insults, almost like underhanded insults in the chat. And I let it slide. I'm like
what?
Whatever, it's not a big deal.
Like what?
And then this one day, he just went nuts. Like, he was, like, outright insulting me constantly during this one stream.
Right.
And I
Which stream?
Called him out for it.
Was this... Okay, so I believe I know the stream that he's talking about. He's talking about the stream where Phil was reacting to the June the King documentary about Mr. Medicare. Apparently, they were going the whole thing about Jonathan Ross. And Iron Chef Sakai's like, dude, this is fucking disgusting. Why are you showing this? No one cares about this. Why should we care about this? This has nothing to do with you. He was essentially calling you the fuck out. And you got mad that he was calling you out. So you took away his fucking mod ship. And then you had too much enough of him. Like, you're like, this.
Salt. That's all I can taste is salt.
You got incredibly fucking mad. And you banned him because, like, I had enough of him. You did that. Then he came crawling back saying, I'm sorry. I said some things I shouldn't have said. While trying to get on the Detractor side. Be like, hey, Detractors, look how he treated me like a fucking... He treated me poorly. Hey, how much money did you give him? Oh, I gave him $1,000, but it was all a joke.
Cope.
Then came crawling back. And then all of a sudden the Lex controversy happened with Phil. And then he got kicked out yet again.
Publicly, I'm like, dude, you're like killing the vibe of the stream.
Phil, you kill any vibes.
Everyone's noticing that you're acting like this now. And he really just had nothing much to say besides that he just didn't like my content anymore. And I was like, then how could you be a moderator? Right?
Would I say that he didn't like your content? Nah, maybe. I would just say that he was calling you out for shit that really had nothing to do with you, aka the Medicare interview. What was the only thing that came up with Medicare? That he had a picture of you as a fucking avatar picture? That was it? That was it.
So
You're mixing up stories with Void and Iron Cut. Fuck it, whatever. It does not matter. No, Nugs, Iron Chef Sakai proclaimed that he gave Phil a lot of money as a joke.
Him, then he
but I do know, with Void, though, it was $900. I do know that Iron Chef Sakai gave him a shitload of money, too.
Nuts. He did his whole ranting, raving stream about how he hates me and all I care about is money and all this stuff.
I mean, you really do, but he was trying to get on the Detractor's side, which did not work out to his benefit. He came across as a lunatic.
And so,
true.
Of course.
No, I know. He did parts of the story where a combination of both stories. It kind of is. Any single time that a Dent will tell a story about how he doesn't like Phil anymore, it's just so asinine.
Of course, everyone knows that. So, then after that, he was gone for a long time. Like, he was gone for about a month, I would say, maybe.
Oh, Lord.
And then all of a sudden, one day, he comes back. Now, he had been banned.
I just gotta say, Phil, like, let's get to the heart of this matter.
Thank you.
Okay.
What is this? What's going on with this Lex girl? You called her a slut.
You did.
Okay.
Now, you're saying you're not upset, but you called her a slut. Go ahead.
So,
yeah, which he's not wrong. Phil proclaimed that he's not upset and he doesn't even know who this person is, but yet for some reason, called her a slut.
Oh, I don't know anything about this woman.
You don't know anything about this woman, but yet you called her a slut and saying that she did squats for money for her simps, and then all of a sudden when people are telling you, oh, she's bisexual, she's not really lesbian, she's bisexual, yeah, that's how she gets the money from the simps.
Phil, you make me angry, Phil.
Like, what the fuck, dude?
At all. I've literally...
Then why did you call her a slut?
Okay.
Yeah, why did you?
Let me tell you, because this is what happened. I don't know who she is. I don't...
Bullshit.
I don't really know her content. I've never watched her.
I don't know her content, but yet for some reason you brought up the fact that she did squats.
Heard her. None of it.
Shit, bro.
None.
You're full of shit.
I literally have... In fact, I've never...
I'm fat? Wait, I'm fact?
Heard her. None of it.
Shit, bro.
None.
You're full of shit.
I literally have... In fact...
I'm fact? He was trying to say in fact, but he said I'm fact. Like, you know, immediately Phil's caught in a lie when he's stuttering his words and mush-mouthing his words. Mush-mouthing. Fuck.
I've never said her name.
Then why?
But you know who she is. And also, Phil, if you didn't know who she was, why did you send her? Oh, right, because Iron Chef Sakai told you.
Call her a slut.
So... Basically, what's happening is, this is what happened with Iron Chef Sakai again. So he gets back in my good graces. He apologizes.
At least they show themselves in camera doing squats, unlike Phil pretending to do push-ups. And also, the one instance where he does a push-up, he fucks the floor.
Says he will never act like that again.
Vig is lying again. Oh no, I'm lying. I'm dying.
Tactical nuke incoming!
I should have just made that the whale part of that. But holy fuck! Kenneth! Thanks for the 50 memberships. Mandigo Ultra, Addy Nathan, GB, Nowhere got one. Who is it? Moist Chodes. What a name. Burdog Root Farmer got one. Who else got one? Yeah, you Moosive Matty Bomb. Clayton got one. Conqueror of Iberia got one. Beautiful Mess got one. Buzz got one. Got a whale now. Great White Hype got one. Leslie got one. Miss Dark Fairy got one. Figgle got one. Oh, God. I didn't. Francisco got one. Games on Games got one. Barry White got one. Pope got one. Utterly Insane got one. Crash got one. Sud Park got one. Zinacat got one. Chris Dorner Respecter got one. Death's Horseman got one. Kakashi got one. Randy got one. Who else did I miss? I said Leslie. Pike King got one. DJ Feudal Japan got one. Enix got one. Or Enix. Or Easy got one. Kitty got one. Tillyweight got one. The Memer got one. Who else am I missing? Command got one. Chris Lee got one. Partial Artist got one. Sparky got one. Baitmaster got one. Bright as Noah got one. Shinny got one. I said Baitmaster, Sparky, Partial Artist. Chris Lee got one. Gerardo got one. Loaf got one. Maury the Water Deer got one. Zathras got one. John Gabo. Paul Gaming got one. Kowato got one. And Scott got one. Jesus Christ. I still can't get over the other one.
Starts contributing again.
What's this OIC? Oh my God. What's this OIC?
He's back on the streams. He's asking me to become a mod again. I'm like, no. There's no way anyone's going to trust you as a mod.
You really didn't say no. You just said, let's talk about it off screen. And you even said that you talked to him off stream.
I won't. No one will. After the way you acted, you can't get your
Swaggy, thanks for 13 months. I appreciate it.
Sword back, right?
What?
But he continued to show up and support. So all of a sudden, one night, I get on the front page of Kick. I guess at the same time that I was on the front page of Kick, they also put whoever this woman is on the front page of Kick.
How do you know? How the fuck do you know about this?
Spo Lex, yeah.
God damn it.
So Iron Chef Sakai goes over there and starts watching her. And then he comes into my chat. And he's telling everyone in my chat, hey, everyone, here's what...
Yeah, that is not what happened. Phil's just making this bullshit story up to make him look like a victim.
She's doing, you should go...
Use Will. Secret Discord.
Check her out. And I was like, dude, that's obviously against the rules. You can't be advertising someone else's content.
Not really. Okay, Phil, what up, Diablo? Yeah, he auto-indirected to Lex. That's how all this started, which is true. Here's the thing with this, too. There is nothing wrong with someone saying, hey, can we get pushed over? Can you push your viewers over to this person? There is nothing wrong with that at all. Like, if I'm, like, sitting here going, okay, I'm done with the stream, who am I going to send y'all to? If y'all give me suggestions of who to send y'all to, I will go and gladly do so. But if I can't redirect y'all over to that person, I'm going to just say, hey, here's a link to their stream. Go check out their stream. Give them some loves. Give them some likes. Subscribe if you want to. Like, I'll do that. But that's not against the rules, and that's really nothing bad, dude. What the fuck are you on about? Mr. Moral High Ground.
Why not?
In a
lost cause, he can't be saved. If he really meant that he wasn't going to give him mod status, he could have blocked him until he calmed down. Could have. Ashton's not having any of this bullshit. Look at his facial expressions. Oh, I could tell that Ashton's like, you're bullshitting me. You're fucking lying to me, dude.
Stream, because it's a business.
It's a business.
This is content.
Well, why not?
In a competing
okay, Wales.
Stream, because it's a business.
Okay, so you are upset. You are upset she took your money.
Not the money.
No, you are definitely upset about it because Lex did a lot. She barely did anything, and she wasn't a big bitch about it like you were. And yet, for some reason, she made more money than you, and you were jealous. You were pocket watching.
Oh, the viewership then?
That's right. Let me put it this way.
Oh, yeah, let me put it this way.
About the viewership or the money? Because you're saying it doesn't matter, but you can't advertise a streamer in your chat, so it does matter.
Jesus Christ. Essentially true. Like, he's saying that I don't care, that I'm not upset about, but yet all of a sudden this. Ashton kind of has his balls in a vice here.
There is no advertisement of
He scared all the whales would flock to Lex, and most of them did.
Anyone in my chat, because it's always been the rule. That's like the equivalent of walking into a subway.
No. This is bullshit. This is cap. Stop it.
Advertisement of anyone in my chat because
No. Phil, in your chat, the rule is don't bring up detractors. There is nowhere in your goddamn rules do you say, hey, don't bring up this content creator. It's the detractors you don't want to talk about. It's their content you don't want to talk about. But if it's someone else that's not a detractor, then it's okay in your fucking rules.
It's always been the rule. That's like the equivalent of walking into a subway with coupons handing out for, Papa John, or, what's that one? Jimmy John's, right?
No, that's actually not a good analogy, Phil. There's nothing wrong with that. There's absolutely fucking nothing wrong with that. Like, there are people out there that will work at Walmart, but they'll shop at Target. Or people that will work at a McDonald's and they'll go to Burger King. And the whole thing with, like, coupons, though, giving out coupons, there's nothing wrong. That's no crime. There's nothing wrong with that. What the fuck are you on about? Only in Phil's restaurant. Only in Phil's establishment. If you bring up anybody else, you're gone and you broke the law.
Why would it be so wrong in the community? Go, hey, I saw this streamer and they were good.
That's okay. See, here's the thing.
That's pretty much what he was trying to do, but you redirected over to Lex.
Fine. This literally was the entire stream.
Again, this is a lie.
He's sitting there, and he's talking about her, and he's actually trying to convince viewers to go check her out. And then they are, and then they're coming back to my chat.
Why not? Why is that why is this a bad thing?
To talk about it. It's like, but that's not what my stream is. I don't want to hear about another streamer. I'm trying to have a good time with my audience.
Phil, this is a way for you to actually build conversation with your audience, to have a discussion. That's a way that you can actually interact with your audience and actually show that, hey, I actually have a community of people that I can actually vibe with. You have none of that in your chat. Essentially, you just talk about what I want to talk about, like what I want to like, and anything else that's not what I like and anything that I don't agree with, you're fucking gone. Yeah, who cares? We watch what we want. It's not like I'm going to tell people, hey, don't watch this person, watch this person instead. No, chances are you're going to watch the person I'd say, hey, don't watch that person. I'm not your dad.
So
I'm not going to tell you what the fuck to do.
He basically completely derailed the stream.
The fact that
he doesn't want a community. He wants a cult. He wants a church where people can congregate in his church for his cult to immediately go, give me money, tell me how great I am, suck my tiny dick if you can find it, and if you don't agree with me, you're gone. And tell me I'm right. Give me validation.
Chef Sakai was sprinkling
Yeah, mostly it's like the reason why they'll check them out is out of curiosity.
thousands of dollars on this woman's head had nothing to do with you calling her a slut.
No, not at all.
You've not seen any of her content.
Nope.
You don't know anything about her, but you just chose to call her a slut.
But yet, before he called her a slut, said that she was doing like squats for money. So if you don't know her content, why would you bring up the fact that she was doing squats?
All I know about her is
Phil reminds me of King Jong-un. Yeah, Phil Jong-un.
what he said in the chat that night. That's what I know about her.
So what did he say that led you to call her a slut?
He said that on stream, her content is that she basically does aerobics on camera in a very provocative way to get people to throw her money.
No, she's not doing squats or anything like that in a provocative way. She's actually working out. If she was doing it in a provocative way, there would be a camera pointed up where her ass is, and every single time she does a squat, the ass gets closer to the camera. That would be provocative. Or the clothing that she's fucking wearing. She's not doing any of that. You're immediately painting people a picture that she's a slut doing it for money when it's not even the case at all. That's slander, dude. You're slandering this person.
So you're calling her a slut.
And also, what? She's getting on her stream with Detractor music and dancing with it? Oh, she's dancing like a stripper. Oh my god. Oh, don't look at that. Jay, avert your eyes. And then you have Jay going, "It time, pole dance."
But are you aware that you show your feet in underwear?
Yeah, that's what. Yeah. Hey, Ashton, you wanna know why he showed his underwear? Cause you told him to.
Money, Phil?
Of course. Oh, frequently,
And
right?
and
I don't. That's not my gimmick, and you know that.
Yeah, but you made the whole thing. He's like, hey, give me money, I'll show you my socks. Hey, give me money and I'll show you my underwear. Hey, I'm wearing Saturdays.
She doesn't show her feet.
She doesn't.
She doesn't show her underwear.
Nope.
And you do.
Where's the lie?
I'm just saying.
But if Phil didn't want to do it, he could have not done it. He could have not done it, but he did anyways. Like, come on, bud, show us the underwear. Okay, Ashley, if you insist. Stands up, pulls down his pants, shows his underwear, and you have Ashton going, woo, underwear, let's get some subs.
And you called her a slut.
You did.
And I think it's pretty obvious you're upset that Iron Chef...
How does he sit through this? I have no idea.
Sakai was giving her money, and it's okay.
Yeah, she showed her arm, though. That's the definition. Oh, yeah, she showed her ankles. Oh, my God. She is such a harlot for showing her ankles.
Okay, if you were upset about it, Phil.
I legitimately was not upset about that at all.
You were?
I didn't care. I cared that he was derailing my...
Phil, the way you called her a slut, there was vitriol in your voice. There was anger in your voice when you called her a slut, dude. And you're gonna sit there, that's not angry? If that's not angry, I don't want to see what angry is.
My stream and advertising someone else's stream on mine, that has always been against the rules, and he...
Moki streams gameplay. If she's streaming, go check her out. Let me check to see. Let me check to see if that's if I got a YouTube email. Let me see. Did I get an email from YouTube saying that I had that? Let me see. Let me take a look. Oh hey, it's not against the fucking rules.
Knows that, by the way.
All right, let's just move on from that point.
I don't know.
You then said that she's not a lesbian. You said that she's bi, or you said what? What did you say exactly?
Someone said that she was bi. People in his chat brought up to Phil that she's not lesbian, really. She's bi.
Oh, God, shut the fuck up, you cunt!
So...
Oh, yeah, he was also posting feet pics on fucking Twitter. He posted the picture of his calf to Meowblock.
So, basically, this came up on a stream, I guess. We were talking about days later. And I think the discussion was, people were actually making fun of Iron Chef Sakai, saying he's a simp.
You were.
He's going to her streams and he's
I thought, Phil, you were. You were the one that was actually calling him a simp even more.
throwing her money. He's
More than your chat.
a simp. And I think it came up that someone said, well, you know, she's gay. She's a lesbian. She's outright said it on her stream. She has her girlfriend on the stream.
So what? At least Lex and MJ have a happier relationship together than you do with your wife. And you can't stand it.
So why would you simp out to someone who literally has their significant other there on the stream?
So what? So fucking what? If people can give money to whoever they want to give to, if they find entertainment in her content, hey, throw her a couple of dollars.
Gay
throw her
bitch.
some bones. There's nothing wrong with that. It's not like she's saying, hey, everybody, if you give me $1,000, I'll show you my titties. She's not doing any of that.
You said that she's a lesbian, but she says that she's bi.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean...
Is he really going to say there's no such thing as being bi? No. When people told him that Lex is bi, he immediately go, yeah, because that's how dumb simps give her money.
What you're participating in, Phil, is what's
what wifey gay?
called bi erasure. And, you know, I'm just surprised because you have in your title screen at the slideshow at the beginning that you're an LGBTQ ally.
Yeah, you had that, but you removed it.
And yet, here you are erasing...
Why are you laughing at that, Phil? Because you proclaim to be a proud fucking ally for the LGBTQ plus community. And yet, for some reason, anytime someone brings up that they're gay or they're fucking bi, you laugh at it. You play a game where a character is bisexual, you get uncomfortable.
This woman's identity, telling her that you know what her identity is better than her, but you're not upset about Iron Chef Sakai giving her the money.
Okay. Well, so follow.
He really has no defense here.
Follow me on this.
He's bisexual.
Right? You're a streamer.
Oh, greedy piggy.
You know that there's people out there that are weak-minded simps and will throw you money if you make semi-sexualized content.
It's not sexual though. Yeah, what is it, like her dancing and her like watching her girlfriend build Lego and she's flexing her arm? Yeah, her flexing her arms, showing her gains is sexual apparently.
It's not all the way.
No, he doesn't. Oh no, Morty, he doesn't show that slide anymore.
But you know, hey, I work out or whatever, and people throw me money when I do it, right? Is it the honest question to you? If you have a significant other on stream, right, and you say you're gay, and you say, I'm just gay, that's it, and this is my significant other, or if you say you're bisexual, which then would give viewers a thought, oh, wait a minute, she's bi. So
no, it would just be like, oh, she's bi. That's a cool fact.
she's not just gay with this person on
Like, that's the thing with this, though. Like, if someone was on their stream and they had their significant other on there and someone asked them the question, it's like, hey, how'd y'all meet? And it's like, and they go into detail, not somewhat detail, but like talk about it and mention that they're bisexual. It's not like to the point where it's like, oh, hold on, let me grab my wallet and just toss my credit card at them. No, essentially it's just, hey, that's a nice little tidbit to know about this person, that they're bi. Cool. What's your favorite type of cheese?
There's other, maybe I have a chance.
Yeah, humping the floor is workout if you're Phil.
It just seems like it's easy for the criticisms from you to flow to her.
Mm-hmm.
But if anybody criticizes you, you have a real problem, right?
Remy, I was just making a thing with this. Don't question my sexuality.
Right?
Everyone criticizes me every moment of every day. I don't give a shit.
But then again.
I have received femboys, woo!
But you know that's a lie.
Yeah, Phil's completely clueless here. Bye, Veek. Damn it!
Phil, come on.
I knew it was coming. I knew it. Someone's gonna say, bye, Vika.
Come on.
Phil's trying to imply that e-girls will only be bi and not fully gay, and then because the Sims will believe that they still have a chance, but that's retarded. Pretty much is.
You see the
Yeah, if they're bi, they'll tell you. It's like, yeah, bi.
Listen, you get upset when people speculate about your love life and your partner, and yet here you are talking about this woman who apparently you have no idea about, nothing about her streaming career, nothing about her life.
That is a fair point. Every single time that people make fun of Phil calling him gay, he immediately gets butthurt about it. But yet, Phil has no problem making fun of someone else's sexuality. He has no problem with that at all.
And here you are saying she's not...
Oh, the counter. I forgot I had that. Thank you.
Actually,
I just realized I had the counter up there. Sorry. Thank you for reminding me about that, Jared. That was for the last stream that I did.
Bisexual, she's a lesbian, and she's exploiting her audience for money and this and that, and she's doing this. Like, Do you not see that as hypocritical in any way?
Yeah, it's like there are people out there who are bisexual and they're married. Either the same sex or to the opposite sex. Why does it matter?
Hey, Phil?
Hypocritical? No, absolutely not.
I'm backing this all up.
Have no idea about nothing
That was how many days went on for a trap.
about her streaming career, nothing about
What the fuck are you talking about there, Fear?
her life.
I think that's fucking funny, man.
And here you are saying she's not actually bisexual, she's a lesbian, and she's exploiting her audience for money and this and that, and she's doing this. Like, do you not see that as hypocritical?
It is hypocritical. Ashton is actually right about that. That is very hypocritical.
Anyway, Phil?
Hypocritical? No, absolutely.
It is.
Absolutely not. It's this simple.
No.
Iron Chef Sakai is a simp, and whoever this woman is a simp herder. This is her
simp herder
content. This is what she does, and that's.
I don't think that she's considered to be a simp herder, but if you want to believe that to help sleep, help you sleep at night, go for it.
It's fine.
It's like Ashton's making sense here. Phil's not. It's just really showing that every single time that Ashton like goes in deep with Grill Phil, you can immediately tell that Phil is not knowing what to say about it. And he's caught like off guard with it. He's like, "What? No, I didn't say that."
Don't need to.
Yeah, maybe they just like their chill content. Yes, simp herder. Jared, that's actually a better one. Simp shepherd would have been a lot better.
Hear about it in my content, and I certainly don't.
Hold on, back up.
Simp, and whoever this woman is a simp herder.
Not really.
This is her content. This is what she does.
Her content, which you proclaimed that you know nothing about, you caught a snippet of what she was doing, and you assumed that's all of her content.
And that's fine.
She had a gameplay stream one time. She wasn't doing anything sexual or provocative there, as you like to proclaim that she does. Hey, what's up, Hate Army?
I just don't need
to... Shout out to Hate Army, bitches.
Hear about it in my content.
Yeah, even though I don't like PvP, but I do see that he tries to help Phil to do better. This is what I see here. Pretty much. But yet, Phil's just sitting there, not even listening to the help or the criticism. Instead, it's in one ear, out the other.
And I certainly don't need my streams derailed by this behavior.
He's a dent collector.
So Iron Chef Sakai got his ass kicked out of my streams. He's never coming back. I don't care.
Because you kicked him out and you called him a simp. You said Iron Chef cooked, which is a really bad insult.
For how much more he begs.
Yeah, it's the hate on me, bro.
How much more he grovels. How much he offers to give me. I don't need his money. I don't need his time.
I don't need his money. I have other whales to give me money.
I don't need simps trying to fucking derail my shit. I'm far above that shit.
Let's talk about lesbians.
Yeah, like, he is like incredibly mad about it. It's like, tell us that you're not mad while being mad.
Lex a little bit more.
That's another thing too. That all the money that Lex was getting from Iron Chef Sakai, he wants that money back.
So, are you upset that she finished the Lego set quicker than you?
No, I didn't even know that. I didn't even know until someone told me.
Phil, didn't you get onto people for taking that same Lego set that you were doing and they were timing you? To see how long it would take for them to finish it before you finish one bag?
Now on the second
Lore's wife, Lex, myself.
Stream of you doing it, and we're what, halfway there? She finished it in one stream, so like, are you dumber than a girl?
He's dumber. Yeah, Phil is dumber than someone who is half his age.
Or what?
Well, I actually... You might have...
She did Legos lesbianly.
I realized this. I directly addressed that on my podcast today.
Oh, I heard it. It was a bunch of cope and a bunch
That's why I forgot. I forgot the Lego part.
Baloney.
Well,
it was a bunch of bullshit.
Isn't it?
Well, I'll go into the part where he's like coping about Lego. I'll go into that one.
True that for some bizarre reason, there is an entire universe of content that's based around what I do. And isn't
Not really.
Isn't it a weird anomaly? Like
I do, because I find your content so boring. I don't know how the fuck they can stand it.
Yeah, I wonder how.
I don't get it. I don't get it. And the thing is, I'm okay with being who I am.
So, you're admitting that your content is boring there, Phil. The guy that proclaimed that his content is chill, meaningful, interactive, and positive, that it actually helps people. Ashton just said that his content is boring, and yet Phil's like agreeing with it. Like, Phil, congratulations. You fucking played yourself.
I don't need to be some wild character, some guy doing crazy zany things.
Yeah,
I fucking bought a Lego set. You know, all I did was get this. And my audience said, will you do something different instead of just gaming?
Phil, you were making the whole thing last year that you wanted to do something different. And you wanted to do Legos. And you're like, I want to build a Lego set. I want to build a Lego set. I want to get Lego. And it's got to the point where I'm like, you know what? Fuck you, Phil. Where's my Lego set? What was the first set that I built? Last fucking summer. Let's see. It was the bonsai tree and the piranha plant that's sitting on a shelf right behind me. You want to know why I did it, Phil? Because fuck it. Why the fuck not?
Right?
Like, why did...
But yet, for a guy that proclaims that he loves gaming, why didn't you just start off with like something like that? Like a Mario set, like something small. Like a Mario set, or even the piranha plant for that matter.
You buy
I want to see if he'll do a $300 Lego set, or $200 Deku tree.
the cheapest, shittiest Lego set that's so boring.
Pretty much is.
Couldn't we get the Death Star or Ghostbusters?
Yeah, even I got the piranha plant.
Or Ninja Turtles or whatever.
Well, it's a demo basically.
It's a demo that you've been doing for 2 streams.
And if this is successful, I have told people.
We all know. Watch Ant Bandit doing Lego streams and got chilly.
I will invest into a bigger Lego set when we're done with this one. And the first 2 streams, we actually did good. I've hit my goals.
No, you didn't. You didn't hit your goal throughout the entirety of that stream. Instead, you hit your goal like when you're about to fucking leave. You hit your goal when you were leaving for the second Lego set. Or stream, excuse me.
We hit a 3rd one on the finale.
Like, I've managed to build more sets than he has, and yet he's struggling to build this one. Do I need to bring up the fucking brick removal tool?
I will buy a more expensive, better Lego set that's like an IP or something more interesting.
You could have done that from the get-go. Like, for fuck's sakes, the piranha plant is $60. You could have just done that, but no.
This was just a test. I didn't even know how hard this was going to be.
Yeah, he cried during the unrecorded parts.
I haven't built Lego since I was like 10 years old.
Front-facing baby.
He was about to say a teenager.
Ah!
Kenneth, thanks for the 5. The most known streamers are known for their personality, and that leads to bigger opportunities. God forbid you show some personality, Phil. The only personality that he has is that he begs. That's his personality.
But he's saying that...
Yeah, he used the fucking tool backwards. And then someone in his chat had to tell him, hey, use the other side. Oh, that's cool.
Ah!
Well, that was a load of shit.
Legalize.
The reason you're so worried about people going
What up, dude? Almighty and Polish dude.
over there,
yeah, 20 sets.
Because she was doing what you do.
Yeah, he was about to say teenager, and he stopped himself. 10 years old.
But better. And I think that's why you're worried about it.
Legalize nuclear bombs. We just nuked the building.
Jorge Forsetti gave 10 memberships. Don Sandcastle, time to medicate. We need to. Arashi, Robert Rushing. Who else did I miss? Mr. Poops. Urban Style Detractor. Or Urban Style Individual, not Detractor. Sean F. Cody Dog, Larry, and Kofsko all got memberships.
Care about that. I'm successful.
Yeah, I saw that. Toxicity was doing the Lego stream of that, and I saw the part where he's trying to remove the set. I was like, no. I had to rewind her stream to that point again. I was like, no, this can't be fucking real. And then motivation hit. It's time for another good idea, bad idea.
So I'm hitting my goals on my streams. I don't care what other people are doing.
About how it's.
I appreciate that, Jorge, and yeah, I'm black. I'm black.
Oh,
I'm black streaming
the business. But if there's a competitor,
are you gonna audit those memberships for 2 minutes?
Doing the same.
Let me see these channels. Oh, you're new. You must be a sock.
Thing, but better. That business will go under. No. Especially when they're taking one of the largest clients of yours that gave you so much money.
Pretty much.
I'll give you
Nigerian memberships. I think Nigerian are like the new. It's like the new Argentinian.
Example. I'll give you an example of how you could have improved your stream and been better than her stream, but hers was better. So everybody in chat, from what I understand, was asking you to put on background music.
Yeah, someone actually did tell him this. They're telling him, hey, put on some background music, and he got butthurt. He's like, I can't do that. I can't put on royalty-free, copyright-free music. I'll get struck.
Because it's awkward while you're building the Lego.
It's time for men.
Right? But she turned it on, and
give this hero a like.
Sacrifice the ad revenue, but you wouldn't do it. Why? Because the ad revenue is legitimately pennies at this point, brother Phil. Like, why not just turn on some, like, relaxing Nintendo music for your fans?
Yeah, that's not a bad thing. That's not a bad suggestion.
Why are you so chintzy?
I think it's hilarious how brazen he was about criticizing the money he was given by a Nigerian dude. And it's like, wow, yeah, 27 cents. That's nothing.
This way.
Like, any single time that he gets money that's not even close to $1, he gets mad. Even when he gets $1, he's mad. If he gets $2, he's not happy. If he gets 5, he's not happy. 10, he's not even close to being happy. 20, a little bit, but he's not that happy. 50, oh, you gave me $50? I appreciate the generous tip, but by the way, that's not enough. Please give me more.
I have received a professional salad tosser.
I forgot he said that.
Oh, it has nothing to do with that. For me, my problem is whenever I try to put something in the background that's not my silly remixes.
Silly remixes. Phil, your remixes give people cancer. Like, you think Marlboro cigarettes are bad when it comes to cancer. Your music literally gives cancer. In the ass.
It ends up getting, like, muted or blocked. This has happened tons of times. I have, like...
Because you're doing music that's not... Okay, Phil. This is where I know you're full of shit. You want to know why? Because I could put on music like this. Like this. Give me a minute. Let me pull up something right here. I could put up music like... Oh, let's give an example here. Something that's more... You know what? Let's put up something that's more recent. That's more recent that came out yesterday. Let's put up this music real quick. One moment. Yeah, you see what I mean? Play Chat Pile? Nah, I don't really care for Chat Pile. Whitechapel and Spiritbox released albums yesterday, and I recommend both those albums. Hymns and Dissonance and Tsunami Sea, great fucking albums. Highly recommend those. But if I had to pick one or the other, if you like heavy guttural shit, like the kind where it makes you want to start a mosh pit or headbang profusely, I would recommend Whitechapel's Hymns and Dissonance. But if you want something that you want to just like sit back and mellow out to, but also feel like the urge to like headbang, Spiritbox's Tsunami Sea. I recommend both albums. I really do.
No lie, I've like...
But yeah, I could play those, and yeah, do I get copyright on it? Absolutely. Do I give a shit? Nah. I really don't care. Favorite band? There's a few of them. Whitechapel, Trivium, Lamb of God. Who else is there that's on there? Spiritbox, did I already mentioned those two before. Lacuna Coil's another good one. System of a Down's a good one. And also the side projects of Serge Tankian and Darren Macklin and the Scars on Broadway. Those are good albums to listen to, good bands. Who else is out there that's actually really good? Camelot. I actually like listening to symphonic metal. Who else is there? Dream Theater. Avenged Sevenfold from time to time. There's a lot of songs out there, or a lot of albums out there that are really good. Just saying.
80,000 videos on YouTube.
So, oh yeah, I was trying to think. A Day to Remember has a new album coming out soon, and apparently that's going to be good for my listen to.
And every day,
Phil only listens to the Lean-In Manual Band.
I get like 500 notices that previous videos are blocked.
I thought the ads viewers wasn't Phil's major income, so why does it matter to him if the stream gets viewed? That is true, Lev, because apparently his major income is super chats, memberships, tips, kick memberships, and that's it. But yeah, for some fucking reason, now he cares about the ad revenue.
It's a thing called royalty free.
Oh yeah, Lamb of God has a new album, but they're not giving much details about it. Same thing with Trivium. Trivium's newest album's coming out next year, which I'm kind of sad about because it was... How long has it been since their last album? 2021?
You could put on a royalty...
Oh yeah, Ghost has a new album too. That's a mood.
Free mix, and then it fills that dead air.
Well, royalty-free does not mean it's okay. What royalty-free means is
oh, great. Here he comes to pig-splaining this again.
That you can use the song, and you don't have to pay a royalty to use it, but you relinquish all rights to your video.
No, you don't. It just means that you're using royalty-free music. That means that you're not going to get copyright struck, Phil.
And if that person decides to claim your
yeah, look at Ashton's face. Look at his face. He's like, oh, what?
Video, they could actually have it muted or blocked. If
No, they can't. No, they can't. Like, if I went on and on with the music, like, again, I could bring up other music. Like, I could just start singing, Ra Ra Rasputin, lover of the Russian queen. I could have that going. You know what's going to happen? It's going to get blocked in Russia. But if I play it for far too long, it's going to get blocked everywhere else.
So choose. And that's happened.
Okay, but I mean, does it really matter?
Now, whoa, buddy, that's not how it works.
Because it's for the live audience. There's so few people watching on demand at this point, Phil. Just give the live audience what they want, man.
Yeah, just do that. You want to be entertaining? You want your audience to like you? Do what they want with the music. Yeah, even YouTube has an audio library of royalty-free, copyright-free music that you could use. They're not going to mute your stream for it. How are you this dense?
I get. If you feel like if you give in,
I would say Painkiller by Judas Priest.
Into it, you've let the detractors win.
No.
But that's what it is, though. You
pretty much
think that if you give in to earnest criticism, that you'll have
too much
made
work.
The detractors win. When it's actually the opposite. If you took that criticism and improved your show and made your audience that likes your show like it more, the detractors would lose, Phil. It's a backwards mentality.
That's what Phil has. Like, apparently people are telling him this shit, and he's not even listening to the criticism. And this is the reason why detractors get onto him.
Excuse me.
Makes my insomnia so much bearable. What up, Dissension?
And 60 cents from fucking AdSense.
What up, Psych? If you can stream while I play my next TTRPG campaign, let's go. Oh no, RPG overload.
It has nothing to do with
Oh, tabletop. That's what that means.
It's not the ad revenue that I'm worried about. It's the
Then why are you bitching that you can't put on royalty-free music then?
Actual content being blocked or muted. And it's happened to me.
Phil, you just said that you don't care about the AdSense. You just don't want it to be muted. That means that you care about it, though, Phil. You care about your fucking stream being demonetized. Fuck it.
A million times. I've had, when I used to do my React show, I did it for 2 years, DSP versus the internet.
Yeah, we remember, and you hated it.
And
it gave us that, oh, so lovely answer to the question where I just lost my mind.
Be playing a random clip, and because of the music in the clip, the whole stream would get shut down. And now I gotta wait.
Well, Phil, you wanna know why it gets shut down? It's because you're not interacting with the content. You're just sitting there going, huh? Nah.
Like 5 minutes to get my stream back up because YouTube blocks it. And it happens all the time.
I'll just accept.
I need to play Kingdom Come Deliverance too. I heard it was a good game. But I need to go back to play Monster Hunter Wilds and also Like a Dragon Pirate Yakuza in Hawaii.
Let me swing back around to something, right?
Or Phil's asleep during the content like with Yakuza. Yeah, he loves Yakuza, everybody.
So this is now the second...
Yeah, why not put Street Fighter music on there since he loves Street Fighter?
Lego stream. I don't think you're stupider than Lex. Okay?
No, he's stupider.
Okay? I think that what you're doing is intentionally being slow.
Hello, Core.
So that you can milk this Lego set for additional streams.
That's what he's doing. He did that. He did the first bag, and he's like, well, look at this. 2 hours? Well, I'm going to call it quits. Second stream? The second bag? Well, I'm done. PvP just told a lie. What lie?
Is that true, Phil?
No, I'm just not. I wasn't aware.
Oh, the how he's stupid and like. I think he's trying to do this to like build him up a little bit to make it look like, hey, you know, I'm not snaking you. You're not stupider than Lex.
That I was in any competition.
With yeah, MJ was the one that was building the Lego set.
Anyone else to build a Lego?
Well,
this isn't like
a competition.
Phil's speedrun.
Like, there's nothing wrong with like building the Lego set within one stream as long as you're doing like a chill stream where you're actually like answering questions and actually just, oh, I don't know, vibing with your audience.
Lesbian.
Why does it make it look? Wait. Why would it make me look dumber? Because she did it faster.
Even though it was MJ that built the set, but regardless of it, though, they still did it.
She finished it quicker. Her cognitive abilities.
Even Lore's wife did it faster than him. Absolutely.
We're there to do it faster.
But yeah, this whole roasting was like, ew, brother, ew. What's that? What's that, brother?
I'm doing the stream, okay? I'm number one. I'm actually using a new setup, which I actually the same setup we actually just used to do the
smoke. Smoke. Are you smoking yet?
cards I'm using to do the Lego now. So
yeah, and it looks bad.
I'm trying to get it in frame. I'm messing with the camera. And
it looks terrible. Phil, you should have done that before you started streaming.
All of that to get it working. I'm not in any rush. I'm hanging out with the audience. I'm literally having a conversation with my audience. It's
No, you're not. No, you're fucking not. You don't know anything about the Lego set. You don't know anything about your fucking audience. The only time you ever interact with your audience, you're like, I can't find the piece. Where's the piece? Hold on. Where's the piece? Where is it? Where's the piece? I can't find it. Oh, churro.
I don't know.
I didn't know there was a churro down here. Like, where did that come from? When did I get a churro?
Ah.
Well, I can't find the piece. I can't find it. Oh, thank you, Ren Jesse James. Thank you so much. I put the piece on by mistake. Hang on. Let me just remove it. Let me just remove the fucking piece for a minute. Hang on. Why is it not coming out? It's stuck. It's stuck on there. It's stuck. It's stuck. It's stuck. This tool's bugged. It's a bug tool. Oh, use the other side. Oh, that's so cool.
Phil, you make me angry, Phil.
That's so riveting. Woo. Suck a dick.
To hang out.
You're giving too much credit to Phil. No, Lev, he did this. He couldn't find the piece. He was on the floor trying to look for that piece.
Stream, right? We never were.
And it took him 1 minute and 10 seconds to figure out how to use the tool.
Of any impression that there was a rush to finish this. I mean, if that was the case, I would have had it done the first night. I could have rushed through it and done it.
You could have done it the first night. Hey, this is the Lego stream. This is our little demo stream of it. See if y'all like it. And if I get another set, we'll do another one later when I get a new set. Like, my fucking God. That's how you could do it well. But not you.
But I'm not in any rush.
It shows that he only has one line of thought and he didn't even try and rotate the removal tool and had someone tell him how to use it. That's pretty much what he is. He's a child. He's a goddamn child that needs his hand held all the way through life.
Again,
he probably has my wife telling him how to wipe his ass when he's done using the bathroom.
I was doing it for myself because my fans wanted to do it. They wanted to
Mm-hmm, sure you did.
Something different. All of a sudden, this weird DSP universe emerges where everyone wants to show that I'm better than DSP.
I mean, when it came to building Legos, I'm better than you. Let me see. What do I have behind me? DeLorean, Polaroid camera, NES TV, bonsai tree. I already said Detractor, piranha plant, Mario. I already said the DeLorean. What else do I have? Mario Lego sets. I have the Slave 1, but I didn't do that on stream. I built that a long ass time ago. And other plants out there. Like, dude, I could build all those and be done within 5 hours, excluding the NES TV, because the only reason why I didn't do that one, because 2 reasons. 1, I was tired, and 2, I was afraid. I was afraid that I would fuck up the NES TV, and lo and behold, I didn't fuck up, somehow.
So this woman buys it, Review Tech buys it.
This woman buys it, aka Lex and Review Tech.
They all buy it, and they're doing their
yeah. There's a Polaroid camera, a Kodak Polaroid camera. Yeah,
building it on their streams. Oh look, I'm better than Phil.
Well, people can already say that they're better than you, Phil. They just don't have to brag about it.
Phil doesn't care. Phil doesn't give two fucks about.
Phil doesn't care, so you're really pretentious to talk about yourself in the third person.
I can tell that you're angry about it.
No, I'm not.
Phil
doesn't give two fucks about you.
The way that you just said Phil doesn't give 2 fucks about you, you're angry, you're mad, you're coping. You're seething, you're malding.
Don't care, didn't ask, cry about it, stay mad, get real, L mauled, seed cope.
You're getting legitimately angry and annoyed by it.
Tell that you're angry about it.
No, I'm not.
And you're getting defensive when he's trying to say, Phil, you're getting upset about I'm not.
I think it's funny and bizarre and weird that these people orbit around me and I'm the center of their universe and everything that I do somehow inspires them to do things different or better.
Phil, I did Lego streams way before you fucking did. Sure, you talked about doing a Lego stream one time last year. Me looking at it going, yeah, he's not going to do Lego right. So you know what? I titled my stream, I'm going to do this before DSP ruins it. Built 2 sets in one stream, and I had a blast with it. And you want to know what's funny about this shit? I did not ask for a dime. I did not ask for my audience to give me money to go purchase a fucking Lego set. When I was saying that I wanted the Deku Tree, I didn't put up a goddamn motherfucking poll or a motherfucking fundraising goal to say, hey, I need $350 to go buy this fucking set. Instead, I bought it with my own fucking money. I pre-ordered the damn thing. Because that set looked fucking awesome. And I wanted to actually show people, hey, this is what the set looks like. And you know what? Still had a good time.
Agree with you to a degree.
Yeah, I think it's funny. Well, you're banned. You're banned too.
The Vortex, the Snortex, or whatever it is.
It's not inspiring. It's to mock you, to show how stupid you are. And Phil doesn't get this.
It's fuck.
Like, Phil does not understand that the reason why people do the shit that they do, it's to make fun of him and to ridicule him. But he seems to think that, oh, we're just inspired by him. What fucking inspiration have you provided for anybody, Phil? I think the only thing that you inspire is how not to be a streamer like you.
The people
Linked.
in it are wacky. Whether they're fucking detractors.
Oh, the Deku Tree was a cool set. And you can actually build either the Breath of the Wild one or Ocarina of Time one.
Or fans or whatever. I'll ask you, like, what did you think about this fucking...
Hold on. I'm going to go back on this one. Let's see. What surprises me, DSP is still at the core gaming for what it's worth. Yeah, he picked flowers all over... Yeah, over all sorts of video game Lego sets. He did. He couldn't pick the one with Mario. It says, "It's a me, Mario."
Whatever it is fucked. The people in it are wacky. Whether they're fucking detractors or fans or whatever. I'll ask you, like, what did you think about this fucking guy that was saying all these slurs to Lex and...
Well, I think Phil's a fucking asshole. We already know this.
Going in on her and death threats against her. You saw that?
Yeah, and those death threats came from your audience, Phil, and yet you spun it as if, oh, the detractors didn't have content because I wasn't around, so they made up a fan of mine to go send death threats to Lex. Uh-huh. Quite the stretch. If you have to go out of your way to say, I don't give a fuck about you, you give a fuck, Phil. Absolutely.
I didn't about slurs. I heard about the death threat, but
hold on.
All that.
I didn't about slurs.
Slut can be considered as a derogatory slur towards women, or a derogatory term. But yet, here's Phil. I don't know about the slurs. Dissension, thanks for the $1.99. Sorry, I forgot my dimes. Phil's a little hung fruit. Yeah, this is how you don't build Lego.
I heard about the death threat, but here's the thing.
Death threats, not death threat. Death threats.
All right, I'm on my break. I have a rare 2 days off in a row to spend time with my wife. We had plans and everything.
Good for you. No one asked.
I'm paying no attention to what's going on the internet.
Bullshit. You banned 100 people on your day off on Kick.
Purpose. Like, I want to be disconnected from the internet.
Bullshit. You banned 100 people on Kick on your day off. Yeah, remember that?
Come back from...
Yeah, depth threat. The IRS comes and sends them a death threat.
My break.
Oh, that's not a letter. That's a threat.
And I'm getting yelled at. Why is so...
Yeah, don't tell me he's going to say slut is a descriptor again. Yeah, hope not. Or retard.
Someone who claims to be your fan giving a death threat to this woman. How the fuck do I know?
People told you about it, Phil. People were tagging you about it. People were telling you, hey, someone from your audience is telling this person they're going to go kill them with a bat. Justice for DSP. That should be like a cause for aware there, Phil. Like, awareness. Where is it? Oh, it's not there. It said you didn't disavow it. You didn't even condemn the person for doing it. Instead, you were making it all about yourself, how you were the victim, and that Lex was the one responsible for getting death threats for herself, and the detractors did it. But yet you had another fucking fan that was going on by saying, oh yeah, target's in sight, while saying that Duke Nukem is the best game when, Blood is better.
What are you talking about? I don't know who...
Yeah, you were told the same way you were told about the catfishing and Derek. You should have been thanking detractors, you fucknut, but he didn't. He fucking didn't. And Brian, top tier Raider, was saying that, hey, Phil, this isn't a good look for you. And you called him out saying that that's a bad take. What?
this is. I didn't see
The
it.
detractors have to do the work for him. Instead, the detractors came to Lex's defense saying that, hey, this motherfucker, this fucking degenerate, is going sending out death threats to this person. They called his ass out. They immediately was like, hey, here's his Instagram. Here's his Facebook. And again, I do not condone anyone doing that, but I can't stop them. No one can stop anybody from doing what they did. But it just showed the guy was a fucking freak. And then later on, he said he makes a brand new account saying, I got rid of this account. I terminated this account. But we knew that it was the same guy because if you looked at his following list, DSP was on there. So immediately, people were like, yeah, nice try, Vic.
Let me play devil's.
It's because that lady didn't like Duke Nukem. Incel side Phil acted a fool.
Advocate.
I mean, of course the detractors would go to Lex's defense. She didn't even know what the fuck was going on. She sounds like a total sweetheart, though. She's a chilled person. Like, you could vibe with that person. And people are like saying, we're sorry that this happened. Be safe out there. Phil didn't even care. Phil didn't give two fucks saying like, oh, hey, I hope that you're doing okay. I do apologize that this is happening to you. I hope you are taking this up. But if this person comes into my chat, they're gone, banned on site. Didn't even do that.
Okay.
Because that's speaking logic.
Do you feel like when you call this woman a slut, when you participate in buy erasure and go after her identity, do you feel like you cultivate an atmosphere of hate?
Yes, he does.
That would lead to this woman being harassed?
Yes.
Well, to follow up on that comment, because I can answer this very easily. Do you feel that every single person who's made fun of me on the internet has created a cultivating atmosphere of hate that people now want to kill me because of it?
No, they're spreading awareness about the shit that you do. Sure, you have people out there that absolutely fucking despise you and they want the worst for you, but that's not all of them. Instead, you look at the select few that want you gone and lump all the other ones that don't want you gone, but actually want to like make you get better at yourself. Goddamn, I'm stuttering.
Oh.
They want you to get better with your fucking life, and they want you to improve and actually accept the criticism, and you lump all those people and the ones that want you dead, want you homeless, want you gone. Because you didn't take Ptolemaeo's advice, which was, hey, stop lumping what one detractor does to all of them.
Yes.
Yeah, Medicare then.
Well, there you go then. That's the answer.
Phil didn't even bother answering. He didn't even answer the fucking question. Instead, he's like, let me answer the question with a question. Do you think my detractors cultivated a hate army against me? Yes. Well, there you go. There's the answer. That's not an answer.
You know, I don't know, Phil. Like, you can't have it both ways, you know, because you say that
you really can't.
They create that atmosphere of hate around you, and then here you are doing the same thing to this girl. Now, personally, I don't really give a fuck, and I said as I'm doing devil's advocate because I don't feel people should be held responsible for the behavior of their fans. I don't think you can control what.
Hey, Ashton, weren't you in a fucking stream with your co-host Andy and Josh Moon from fucking Kiwi Farms, talking about how Derek was a creep to Phil?
Your fans do, and I think we wouldn't have very many content creators left if we held people to that standard, because there's all sorts of Looney Tunes and fucking psychos out there. But I think you calling her
immediately feels like he's being smug, nodding his head up down. It's like, yeah, yeah, that's exactly what I was saying. Yeah, I should be held responsible for something that one of my fans did. It's not me, it's them.
Let me ask you this, Phil. Do you think you have a problem with women?
Oh, he definitely does.
No, not at all.
You do.
Problems with women, actually.
I have no problems with women, yet plays Lost Records, sees a box of fictional feminine pads, and got weirded out.
Ever?
Every single time there's a woman on screen that has anything to do with romance, he gets weirded out and immediately says anyone that likes this, they're fucking losers and nerds.
I mean, women who have done things, bad things to me personally, but not...
Like who? Name them. Your mom? Leanna? Hello?
In general, no.
I mean, I have this.
Yeah, the SRK forums say otherwise. Speaking of Looney Tunes, which tune fits you, Phil, in your opinion? Not sure.
Post that you wrote back in 2003.
Yeah, the fucking SRK forum, the incel cypher, the incel manifesto.
You fucking gay bitch.
Oh, this is great.
Phil, this isn't funny. You wrote this shit. It's a part of your history.
You know, and people.
Daffy Duck? I don't see. Baby.
Yes.
I say that this is your
Begs Bunny.
incel.
I know I'm a nerd. I'm playing Monster Hunter Wilds right now while watching the stream. Good game.
Manifesto.
Yes.
You
Yes.
know what I'm
Yes.
talking
Yes.
Stop it. Get some help.
Elmo Fraud. Taxmanian Devil. Porky Pig.
Yes.
Hey,
Phil, that's not funny. You think that this is a fucking joke, but you did this.
you say
And you blamed your fucking mom for it.
shit. Every woman I've ever known was either extremely selfish and self-centered,
You said that.
too busy feeling sorry for herself to do anything else.
Which, if you look at the shit that Phil wrote about what he thought about women, feeling sorry for himself, that's Phil.
Too annoying and/or geeky to stand for more than 30 minutes. Too stupid to listen to advice they ask for.
All this shit that Phil talked about in the Incel Manifesto, you could take all that shit and throw that right at Phil. Phil does the exact same thing that he wrote about in that Incel Manifesto.
Doing stupid things and then complaining to you because they went totally against what you told them.
Again, that's what Phil does.
5, a total slut. Now, Phil, that 5th bullet point, a total slut.
Yeah, get your fucking child, Phil. I mean, Linda, goddamn it.
Oh.
Foghorn Peghorn. Goddamn. Well, I say, I need support for the stream. I say, listen here there, boy. I need that money. I really, really do. I need that money to pay my bills. I need to pay my grocery bill. I need to pay my electric bill. I need to pay my internet bill, my taxes, my back taxes, my current taxes.
That's the same language you used in 2025 as in 2003.
That's right.
So,
yeah, he's laughing at things that he should not laugh about, and this is bad. This is not painting Phil in a good light.
have you changed from this, essay, this diatribe?
Yeah, sad thing is he has a wife. 100% she is in an abusive relationship. Probably it. Yeah, definitely. And she's a victim of Stockholm.
Against women, or do you have a problem
Add the snore. I didn't even think about that.
with women, or what?
Well, first of all, I've talked about this. My past, I was an internet troll.
Okay, Phil, stop saying that you were an internet troll, because that's not what you were. That whole entire thing, when you wrote in those fucking forum posts and trying to start shit with people, that wasn't you being a troll. That was you being a toxic, sad little man full of vitriol, full of piss and vinegar, thinking that you had a big fucking mouth that you could just say whatever the fuck you want and get away with it. But when someone was holding you to task, fucking immediately, you cry victim.
I was purposefully making content that would incense people on the internet for attention.
No, you didn't. You legit felt this way because no one wanted to date you at that time, and nobody wanted to fuck you. And you got so mad that you pulled an Elliot Rodger.
I was kind of a loser. And
he was 21.
Was looking for attention on the internet because my real life was pretty boring.
That was DSP being an early keyboard warrior.
I did the same thing in the Street Fighter community. You can find all kinds of crazy posts I made back then.
Yeah. Didn't see scrolls.
That were very trollish, very stupid stuff. And I've since then, especially with these documentaries that have come out.
But you still call women sluts.
You did.
Well,
and you still erase their sexual identity.
The Corn Demon agrees that you did this.
And take away their individuality from them.
Well,
like they're an object.
Because that's my opinion. I'm entitled to it.
Hold on, what?
Sluts.
Well, especially with these documentaries.
I did see the Incel Manifesto. I've read the Incel Manifesto that Phil wrote. Immediately, I looked at that and was like, God damn, how is it that he's quote-unquote married?
But you still call women sluts.
Well,
and you still erase their sexual identity and take away their individuality from them.
Well,
like they're an object.
Because that's my opinion. I'm entitled to it.
That is a shitty thing to fucking say. How Ashton is saying that you're taking away their individuality, you're taking away their fucking being by calling them a slut, by calling them a whore, by essentially assuming that's what they are, and then you're like, oh, that's just opinion. I'm entitled to it. No. That is something that could get you shot, Phil. Yeah, imagine. Go out in public and see a married couple and call that man's wife a slut. Call him a slut. See what happens. I guarantee you'll be in the same situation as Jade in a goddamn wheelchair.
You know, if there's...
By the way, his moral compass, you want to know about it?
Your fucking moral compass is a roulette wheel!
I don't have that. I really don't have that. I want that. I should have put that on there. No, give me a minute. Or, hold on, I got one right here.
What?
I got that. And this is going to get loud. Letting y'all know. This is going to get loud. I am not going to lie. This is going to get loud. And I do apologize for the loudness here. There's this.
What? 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 What?
There's that. That's part one. There's this.
What?
There's also this.
What? What the fuck?
Yeah, there's that too.
Listen, if someone is going to make content on the internet...
Oh, no, I had to look that up on YouTube, though. But that is a good suggestion, though. I will definitely download that later.
And the content is based on showing their body in a provocative way.
Lex didn't do anything provocative or sexual. Like, if you're talking about someone like Amaranth or people on Twitch, fine. You got a point there. But this is Lex you're talking about, who's not doing it to be a slut.
And they're going to get money based on doing that. That is sexualized content.
But
and you can...
But yet, you can go fuck the floor, show your underwear, show your feet, stand up and shake your fucking gouty ass in front of the camera. Oh, but that's not sexualized content? That's not sexualized? And then demand people to give you money for that? That's not sexualized? But a woman doing squats and dancing to Detractor music is slutty? Oh my god, dude. Your priorities are ass backwards.
Didn't you say you've never seen any of her?
Complains that the trolls take things out of context, though. And yet, what is Phil doing?
Content?
I haven't. I've only heard what they told me it was in my chat. So based on what I've heard...
I have seen some of her content. She's not in a bikini.
Yep.
She's not in a hot tub.
Yep.
She's not showing her underwear.
Yep.
She's not showing her feet like you do.
You know what?
So
yes, no, squats, Nexus, you got a point there, and this is a good point. Squats aren't sexual. The only way that you could take something like that and make it sexual is if you have the camera pointed up when you're like they're going down to do squats, like the ass shot. That's when you can make it sexual. That's how. But how Lex was doing it was not sexual. It's just showing her doing a workout.
It's very strange.
I agree. Very.
For you to have this position, and I think ultimately it comes back.
Yeah, he's definitely mad about it, and he's also getting upset that his best friend is saying all this shit that's true, and he doesn't like it. So according to Phil, every bodybuilder and gym rats are sluts. Yep, Broside Phil's a slut. That's it. Yep, he a slut. Oh wait.
Stupid fucking cunt!
Down to, she took your money, and you're pissed.
She didn't take my money. She took Iron Cuck's money.
Immediately calling him Iron Cuck because you heard Ashton do it.
Didn't take my money.
I sent Lex a DM just saying wish you positive vibes. Good.
But isn't Iron Cuck's money?
Yeah, what does her sexual preference have anything to do with it? It doesn't. Phil's just putting that all into quote unquote perspective, and it just makes him look even worse. It just makes him look like he hates women even fucking more. Like, Phil, just come out and say you're fucking gay and move on, please. Because that we can believe.
No. None of my viewers' money is my...
He's a whore? Yeah, he's a man whore.
...my money until they give it to me.
But then again, though, Phil, why is it that every single time that you get up to take your bathroom break that you're constantly texting people to give you money? You've done that before, Phil. You've done that before where you're like, hey, everybody, I'm going on my bathroom break. I have to go on my bathroom break. Hey, I'll be right back. Please give me money. Iron Chef Sakai. Please give me money. I love you. Oh, I see. I know you were watching the stream. Please, I implore you to give me money.
You fucking gay bitch.
Rambo, where are you? I miss you. Love you. Mwah. Wow, everybody, I have received.
Shove it up your ugly ass.
Then it's my money. Then I have the right to do whatever I want with it. But I'm not entitled.
You are entitled, Phil. 100%.
To their money.
He doesn't have a Discord, remember? Oh, no, he has a Discord.
Then why were
We've seen it.
you so upset when he went over there?
Yeah.
And when he promoted her stream in your chat, because you're worried that you're going to lose your money.
And then you banned him afterwards.
I don't give a crap about what any of my viewers do outside of my streams.
We know that, Phil. And then when people bring up what they do outside of your streams, you get butthurt.
But I do care about what they do on my streams. And that behavior is not allowed. It never has been in the entirety of the time that I made content.
Derek is a good example of that.
PDF file Derek.
Derek is a good example. Darziak's a good example. Fucking, what was that? That wrestling guy's an example. Vic's an example of shit that they've done that's completely disgusting outside of your streams. Yeah, they should be held accountable for the actions that they've fucking done.
It's a strict rule.
But yet, for some reason, you don't give a fuck about it because in your streams, they're just nice guys.
No advertising anyone else who's a creator.
Yeah, no sleep, real shit vibes.
Editor in my content, period, because this is my place of business.
Yeah, your place of business that you filed for bankruptcy for.
No other business.
And yet you want to get out of bankruptcy and you want to take out interest of your home, putting yourself in more fucking debt and take out a credit card. Oh, yeah, by the way, he has a credit card.
Business will allow another business to advertise in theirs.
Yeah, Slayer, that fucking Singaporean fuck that's always promoting that Singapore is the best country in the world. Fuck America.
Considered, a competition. I was on the front page of Kick. She was on the front page of Kick.
That's not how it happened.
It's just not allowed. It's just...
That's not how it happened, Phil. Instead, you're painting a picture that is stupid.
Common sense.
And it just looks like stick figures.
Sense in any business.
What up, Ankles? Yeah, it's the money after all. Exactly. He's always about that money.
Business. Like I said, you can't go into Subway and advertise a competing sandwich.
Yes, you can. Yes, you fucking can. It's like, hey, I'm going to give you some discount. Hey, I work here. Here's a coupon. There's nothing wrong with that. It's like going into McDonald's and actually ordering a fucking, like going to McDonald's and ordering a fucking Big Mac, but you work at Burger King. There's nothing wrong with that either. And saying, hey, Burger King has this new sandwich. Try it out if you want to, if you're a fan of the Quarter Pounder. Like, it's something like that. There's nothing wrong with this.
Shop.
I wanted
Singapore, Disney World with a death penalty.
No.
Oh, you littered on the ground? Well, guess what? Oops.
Like, then why call her a slut?
Why? Why indeed?
Why say that she's faking being bi and she's actually a lesbian?
Because number one, I'm basing that off of what people are saying in my chat, which is
but yet you know that she's a lesbian.
That she's making sexualized content for money.
Let me stop you right there. So when people listen to a detractor and then they come after you and fuck with you, is that okay based on what they heard from a third-hand source?
I would say it depends on the extent.
No, this is you trying to make shit up again with this, Phil. Because even though there's a detractor saying something about you and they bring it to your attention, you kick them out because they mentioned detractor content.
It depends.
People who get out of bankruptcy are offered credit cards all the time right after they finalize because the company knows you can't file again for 7 years. No one ever brings this up. Well, that's also... I did not know that, actually.
Why are you...
That's actually brand new information. Did not think about that.
Please clap.
Thank you, Distinction, for that. Let's see. There's actually some contract. If you work at Pepsi, you can't drink Coke products. That's the world Phil wants. That's a thing? I did not know that.
On the extent.
I believe that's moving. Yeah, I say that, boy. This is what they call moving the goalpost.
Of what's being said. Because you're not always...
Oh, great. My bit rate is too high. What?
Going to go direct to the source. I know that. I'm not stupid. But there's a lot of...
Oh, you are stupid, Phil. We know.
People who they'll hear something and then they'll make a judgment by it, but then perhaps they'll actually check it out for themselves and then they'll have a different opinion.
Not necessarily the case, though, Phil. If they're spreading awareness about you and they want to go straight to the source and see what exactly the detractors are talking about and call you out for it, you kick them out.
Listen,
in this case, I have no desire to ever check out her content. I don't care about this person. I will never.
I don't care about this person. I really don't care about this person. She took my man. He's a simp for this content. Oh yeah, she did squats, the slat.
Care about
I don't care about her content. She's a slut.
This person.
Well, you do care. Okay, I can tell you care, but here's my advice to you in these circumstances. Because really what you should have done is just said nothing about her. Because you didn't watch her streams, you didn't know what she was doing.
Pretty much. Apparently, yeah, he could have kept it quiet, but nope. This is Phil we're talking about. He has to make himself the victim.
You don't really know, and sometimes you just have to take that fucking L and move on.
Which Phil doesn't want to take the L. He wants to take the dub and pretend that he's LeBron in 2016. We all know what happened that day.
I'm about to bust.
And if you are saying you're not about drama, you're about positivity and all of this stuff that you say in meaningful content, then that's how you should be acting, right, Phil? Sometimes, listen, she fucking stole your pay pig.
I'll let him cook.
She made fun of you. She did a bunch of Detractor memes. She didn't even know what the fuck she was doing.
Which, honestly, he's not wrong. Because when people were bringing up the whole thing with DSP, though, she was actually kind of curious about it and just went along with it. She vibed with it. She wasn't toxic about it, told him to stop about it. She just went along for the ride. And she thought it was funny. And actually big up the Detractor community.
You know what I mean? But then you come out and you call her a slut, and you erase her sexual identity and say it's something different, and then this is where you get into trouble, right? Whereas if you just said fucking nothing, there'd be no ammunition. Or, you know what?
Which Phil doesn't seem to understand this.
But here's what I would do if I...
Wait, did you just shake your head no to that?
Nothing, there'd be no ammunition. Or... you know what? Here's what I would do.
Yeah, Phil just looked at the camera and did a slight little shake of his head. He just shook his head a little bit. He's like, I can't believe he's saying this.
Do if I was pissed, just go full balls to the wall. Fuck that bitch. She's a lesbian. She's a sinner. She's going to hell. But you can't have it both ways, brother Phil. You can't have it both ways.
Well,
but Phil wants it both ways.
Here's the thing, and this is the funny part about all of it, right? So we just spent more time talking about this by about 10 times than what I've spent on my streams talking about it. Like, I think literally there was the one
called her a slut, brought up the whole thing about her getting death threats, and then you kept bringing it up more and more, talked about it, saying that you're not talking about the drama, brought it up again, and then brought up how the Detractors are miserable wretches, and then you brought up again about how Iron Chef Sakai is a simp, and that, oh, she's just using the little ploy of her being bisexual as a way to bring in simps, la-di-da-di-da.
Comment that
God damn it, Silent Weapons. Stop it.
I made about her, and then there was the second comment where I said that Iron Chef Sakai was a simp for her. And
what about the death threats?
Someone said, oh, well, she's gay. But she's bi, and I was like, no, she's not.
Yeah, I don't care, Phil.
She's milking these idiots because they're so dumb and they're gullible, and that's why they're giving them their money.
And funny thing about that is, though, Phil said that, and moments after, he begged for money. That's the funniest piece of irony with that. It's like, oh yeah, she just used that she's buying it for the simps. Ack. By the way, if you like the stream, please give me money.
And that was literally... That was literally the extent of the content that I made about this person or said anything.
Would you apologize?
He did a long rant about it.
Apologize to her for the statements that you made?
He won't.
Will she apologize for all the shit that she said about me on the streams?
Who fucking cares? Like, Phil, just say that I'm sorry I called you a slut. I'm sorry that you're going through the death threats where one of my fans gave you. It immediately goes into, well, is she going to apologize to me for the shit she said about me? Because my feelings were hurt.
Milk money out of the trap.
Shut the fuck up.
Ah!
Front-facing baby chick.
Wait, what do you get when you get a tangent off of a tangent? A DSP answer, which is true. D-Fire, thanks for $4.99. It's like PvP is trying to sound like Gilbert Gottfried. One of them is the best comedians that's ever lived, and the other one is a fat Canadian. I didn't put those two together. Rest in peace, Gilbert Gottfried.
Actors?
See, but this is the thing.
Hold on, back up.
Me on the streams to milk money out of the Detractors.
But then again, though, Phil, there are Detractors out there. If they gave her money, so fucking what? I didn't give her a fucking dime. But yet you're going to sit there and be like, oh, yeah, she milked my Detractors, just like how Craig did it and Steven did with True Seekers. Like, who cares? Phil, she could have said, no, I'm not interested in this, but she went along with the vibe anyway, and people like her because she's chill.
But this is the thing is,
Yeah, do you reckon he'll let Alt interview him? Fuck no, he won't.
You know, you shouldn't.
He definitely won't.
Have to expect her to do the right thing in order for you to do the right thing, right?
Here's the right thing to do. Just move on.
Clearly you don't.
Which I already have. I don't talk about...
Oh, yeah, by the way, he said for people to move on, but yet earlier on his early stream that he did yesterday, he didn't move on.
This one, like I said, I'm not even kidding you. Less than 5 minutes. That's how much of my content was taken up talking about this subject. There was the discussion.
No, it was more than 5 fucking minutes.
With Iron Chef Sakai, where I told him, you're derailing my content, and I banned him.
More than 5 minutes.
Then there was the discussion where I did say that thing about her once, because it was in response to a comment.
No.
And then later on, I called him a simp, and I said, yeah, I don't...
He said that he did it 2 times. Now it's 3.
I don't really believe that she's
He asked if Lex because of full-fledged detractor when she did all she did was look into the abyss known as the snort text, pretty much.
I think she's milking people. It was like 5.
And again, you said that you only talked about her twice, but yet you're bringing up more times.
Minutes, if that. And then I moved on.
You didn't.
It's not me that creates these situations. It's this vortex.
No, it's you. And you
hyper fixates and blows.
Isn't that what you're doing right now, Philip?
It up for their own content.
But you, Phil, are a part of the vortex. Do you understand?
No, here's the truth. I'm the eye of the vortex. But
you mean a black hole? Oh, F. What's F? F. OBS on standby. I think I might be having weather. Give me a minute. Hang on. I'm going to see what's going on. Let me see, because I might be having bad weather at this time. Yeah, I'm having bad weather at this time. That's why. My apologies. Stand by. Please stand by. We're waiting on this. Give me a moment. I'm waiting for I'm waiting for the internet to solidify. Okay, yeah, I'm having bad weather at this time. That's the reason why. My apologies. I didn't even know that I didn't know that OBS was giving me some issues for that time. I did not know that. Apologies. Back to our normal schedule progress. Let's go back.
5 minutes, if that. And then
someone cut my internet. Fuck.
Moved on. It's not me that creates these situations. It's this vortex.
This is where I was.
That's around me. That.
The black hole, essentially.
No.
Hyper fixates and blows it up for their own content.
Phil, you're the one that's blowing things up out of proportions. You're the one that over-exaggerates.
But you, Phil, are a part of
the ultimate DSP interview, all piece of peas, and no, he would run if Piece of Peace called him a faggot. Just saying. Like, Piece of Peace would immediately tear him to shreds.
Do you understand?
No, here's the truth. I'm the eye of the vortex.
No, you're not.
But I don't care about the vortex.
I don't care about the vortex. Did you hear what my detractor said about me?
I don't want to be a part of the vortex.
But you are, though, Phil. You created the snort text.
Because if I did care and I did become a part, that would be all I am. I would just...
Part of the vortex, a.k.a. a lolcow.
Be engulfed in it constantly.
Well, you are, Phil, because every single time you go on your streams, you constantly talk about how the detractors did X, Y, and Z.
You are engulfed in it. It is chaos all the time.
It's a chaos realm, as you like to say. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha.
And what I find interesting is a lot of the time, I'll say, you don't have to respond to this, or you don't have to address this.
Maybe GTT, colon triangle, maybe.
Whatever they're saying.
Yeah, I want to do a going green with Lynn for the say I don't play for Grand Theft Auto 3 only for one part of the video. Phil is shooting at targets and then it cuts to him being shot to death by someone and fails. What?
Saying about you on any given day, you don't have to let
Piece of Peace is everybody's spirit animal. Just saying.
Them control you. Because a lot of the shit they say is nonsense. But the thing is, you
define the nonsense, please.
Respond to it, and then when you respond to it and you talk about it, it enables the vortex to continue. Do you see what I'm saying?
I see what you're saying, but it's impossible to not respond when people bring it up. I'm not.
You just ignore it.
Not going to ignore it.
Like, there are some things that if it's like something completely stupid and something that's like completely trivial, ignore it. But if it's something completely serious, then no, you can't really ignore that. You got to address it.
Everyone in my chat.
But sir, you have to ignore it, or the vortex will always consume you. Sometimes.
Yeah, that's funny. Consume you.
Yeah, consume. Now shut up and give me money, you filthy consumer.
There's so much. Listen.
Hello, G. Just stopping to wish you a good straight stream. Going to bed during the work schedule. If OBS can cooperate. Yeah, if OBS would cooperate with me tonight.
Phil.
Then again, I have bad weather, so that's why. So I do apologize.
People
consume.
Say so much nasty shit.
Nasty shit, just like how OBS is just shit in the bed right now. Actually, 1 second. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back.
Big black butt.
I'm trying to reboot OBS to see if that actually works. I've watched Game Grumps. Used to watch Game Grumps.
About me every day.
Oop.
And if I responded to it all the time, it would be all I ever do.
But that's what Phil does.
Which,
of course,
half of the time is all you ever do is respond to the shit that these people are saying.
Oh,
and
that was true in the past.
The reaction no,
that was definitely true in the past. That is not true.
No, this is Phil coping. He's like, I used to do that back then. Phil, you still do it now. You know what my detractor said? Duty.
True today. No, it is not. No,
Fire,
it is not.
it's so true, sir. I'm actually trying to help you.
I am so different today than how I used to be. Because you're right. I used to.
No, you're not.
Get so angry about every single little stupid, insignificant thing that was said about me. And
you still get angry about it.
Bring it up and I would rage against it, and today I don't give two fucks about these people. I don't.
Listen,
5 minutes, not even 5 minutes spent on this, but
so you don't care. Going back,
fucks about these people.
I don't give two fucks about these people. By the way, did you hear what Duty did? Did you hear what Broside Phil did? Did you hear about all these people, what they're doing? Oh, they're such miserable wretches.
Oh,
Infamous.
5 minutes, not even 5 minutes spent on this.
Bullshit. You spend more than 5 minutes. There are times where you spend half an hour.
But they made it 2 weeks.
Well,
you did.
Oh, I think you did.
Yeah, what about this guy?
Friend,
dude. 25.
And this comes back to one of Howard's points. Phil cannot do damage control or public relations well. No, he cannot. He cannot do damage control to save his fucking life. Someone else has to do it for him, but even then, he fucks it up.
Minutes on the Lego thing, the Lego cope today.
That was good. That was a good segment.
No, it wasn't.
Enjoyed
it.
Bad thunderstorm. It's set. Okay. OBS is being dumb today. I think it doesn't want me to talk about this today. At all. You're in as 1 star like Subway. Damn. The sad thing is that I actually did a test stream earlier, and I had no problems until right now. I think now the fucking weather is kicking in.
It is a good segment, but I have a feeling that you do actually, on a deep down level, know what you're...
Oh, wait, hang on. Did it just completely end my stream? Give me a minute. I wonder if my stream actually ended. Give me a minute. I'm checking something real quick. 1 second. Yeah, that's odd.